Be very costly going up against Larry Bird.
You know how Bird is. He feels that when the money's down, no one is better than him.
He lined all those balls up to be in the perfect position on that first track. I'm surprised he didn't do it all. He has 60 seconds, 25 balls. He has to meet 15 points. But he warms up as he gets going.
Larry Bird, trap legend, white Gucci. Look at all my shit, look at all my jewels. Got 2 bitches and I bought them both booty. Went up in the Prada, but we left out of Louis. Why do your Balenciaga kicks say Gucci? How you fucking fit a 50 ball in them Subies? Still shopping at the mall, but you should've went to Valid. And your bitch is getting fat, I think she need to eat a salad. Real dead shit, but I ain't rockin' New Balance. Fuck your girl, then her mama, cause I thought I need a challenge. Talking real pimp shit, you can ash on my floor. I got bitches doing chores, we done did this before. House trapping like a fool, me and Lil Scoop. Money really counts, so I took it times 2. House trapping like a bitch, trying to get rich. Larry Bird with the herb, when I shoot I don't miss. Like Larry Bird, trap legend, white Gucci. Look at all my shit, look at all my jewels. Got 2 bitches and I bought them both booty. Went up in the Prada, but we left out of Louis. Larry Bird, trap legend, white Gucci. Look at all my shit, look at all my jewels. Got 2 bitches and I bought them both booty. Went up in the Prada, but we left out of Louis. Larry Bird, trap legend, white Gucci. Larry Bird, trap legend, white Gucci.
17 to 15.
White Gucci.
Crowd at Chicago Stadium.
Larry Bird, trap legend, white Gucci.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, world? Welcome to the Dooin Reviewin Show. Your boy VicXL. Capt Curt.
What up, dog?
What's up, man?
How you been?
Hey, man. My wife's birthday is this weekend, and I have a I just bought her a gift that the gift I bought her that I feel like, you know, sometimes in life when we go through struggles and we don't really have a lot of money, and you know, y'all make it through that, and then you're able to do stuff that you're not normally able to do.
Yeah.
I've hit that point in life, man. I bought this gift for my wife today for her birthday, and it damn near brought tears in my eyes. I was like, damn, man. I remember at a point in time in life I couldn't do this. So
I feel that. That's dope.
Man, shout out. First of all, man, shout out to everybody. Captain's Cartel in the building. Shout out to you guys. Good gang in the building. It's Sunday night doing reviewing. And hey, man, I couldn't be happier to be alive.
Bro, I've been fishing, dog. You know, I forgot how much fun fishing was. Freshwater fishing, man. It's using baits like walking the dog on the top water, using spinner baits and jigging worms, bro. I used to do that a lot when I was younger, so now it's fun to do it again. My daughter caught a huge tilapia, massive
For real?
worm. Yeah, like this big. And it was like a white. It was like an albino tilapia with like a pink head and a pink belly on it. It was wild. Good times.
Man, I ain't even gonna lie. I probably haven't been fishing in over 30 years.
That's wild. In Georgia?
In Georgia. Now you want to hear something really, really dumb?
Yeah.
There's a lake in my backyard.
That's wild. And you ain't fished that thing one time.
Bro,
Is it a good lake? Is it a nice lake?
I'll take a picture of it and send it to you tomorrow. My neighbor has a lake. He's told me and my wife we can fish whenever we want, and we have never went back there to fish in 9 years of owning this house.
Hey, you just refused to fish, huh?
No, hey man, so when I was a kid, and I don't think I'm like this now, but I don't know, maybe I should test it. I didn't like the feeling of baiting the worm. Like I didn't like putting the hook through him. And then I tried crickets, and I didn't like the way that felt. And I don't have a problem with bugs. I just have a problem putting a hook through a live bug.
Nah, man. My daughter was grabbing the worms, hooking the worms through I was just dying laughing, but she would not grab a fish. So I don't know, Vic. I think you got to get back out there and get you some worms, hook the worms up, get you some. We'll take you saltwater fishing. Come down here, I'll get you on some salt. You hook some squids up, some shrimp. You ever grabbed a shrimp?
Oh yeah, I'll grab the shrimp and I can do it with
No,
somebody told me use chicken.
like alive in a bucket. Like reach down in
Oh
the bucket,
no.
grab the shrimp alive, and then hook the shrimp. My dog said no. You ain't never grabbed a live shrimp. They're not. What are they gonna do to you? It's a shrimp.
I
It's
mean
like the cockroach of the sea, dog. You just
I ain't
grab it.
scared. Don't make me sound scary. Don't make me sound scared. I
Well,
just
you said. I'm thinking. I'm just. We'll get you. I'm gonna mail you some shrimp, bro, in a bucket.
alive.
Yeah,
Can't mail no damn live shrimp.
yeah. You put a little Mister Bubble on that thing. Get a little aerator on it. It'd be good.
Hey man. Hey man. Boys in the Hood, Big G. Hold on. Who just? Hold on. I just seen something interesting. Hold on. Who is that? Who is that? Who is that? Boys in the Savage Creek. Boys in the Hood, Big G, and myself. Drop. Savage Creek. You don't know nothing about no Big G. Savage Creek. You don't know nothing about no Big G. Adamsville Edge Hanger. ATL legend. You don't know nothing about that.
Vic,
I
I
come
seen a massive. I seen a massive alligator today.
alive.
Oh yeah, bro. It was eating bread. It was probably 10 feet. His head was just laying up on the shore. He was eating the fish. He was eating the bread. He was eating everything. Just swimming from side. And there's a lot of them, bro. And I'll use that topwater lure and it'll follow the lure. So it'll be like over here for a minute and then you'll cast and then you'll look over and it's 10 feet on the ground. But I'm trying to stay back. Like I know these lakes are that full of them over where we've been fishing. I'm stepping back. There's a lot of alligators in Florida. I don't remember there being this many when I was younger fishing these lakes, but there's a lot.
So let's rewind.
You ain't got no gators in Georgia?
Uh, hell no, not the part of. I'm not saying there are no gators in Georgia. I'm saying there are no gators in the part of Georgia I'm in.
So you don't got to worry about like walking around the lake and a gator just saying, "Hey."
Hell no, bro. I just told you there's a lake in my backyard. I could go live and we can walk. I walk you down there. No damn gators down there.
Mm,
No, bro. No, bro. Only gators we worry about is Florida Gators, the team.
yeah, yeah. Hey, that's funny. That's good to know,
Bro,
though.
hold on. In the chat, Peacock just hold on. Peacock just says we have them over this way, and
Yeah,
Peacock
I mean,
literally lives across the street from me.
yeah, you better be careful then, bro. You don't see that's the problem. Maybe you shouldn't be out there fishing, Vic. Maybe you should stay on away from the water. I feel that. Yeah, don't go fishing. Stay away from the water. You don't even know if there's
Peacock, we
my
got
dog be out there
gators.
trying to get his fishing lure and get fucked up by an 8 foot Georgia gator, bro. That'd be wild. Poor
So
Vic.
so gators can kill you.
Oh yeah, gators will kill you. Not can, they will kill you. Dude, listen, you can hold an alligator's mouth shut. So like that's why you see the tape on there. But when they get that thing on you and if they bite you, they don't let go. So even like a little 6 footer, 5 footer even gets a hold of you, he's pulling you down to the bottom, drowning you, sticking you underneath something so you rot, and then he's coming back and eating your body. Like you're not, bro. There's a spot in St. Pete where I used to live that they would, it's in the ghetto, and they would throw bodies in there because it was so full of alligators that the body, like, there's been people that they've found in there, but they're missing a bunch of their parts because the gators have already got to them. Yeah, you don't want to be, you don't want that. That ain't no. Stay away from alligators.
Hey man, so here I am. You're making me feel so not country right now.
Hmm.
Hey, So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
The alligators ain't in the woods, bro. They're in the water. Don't you know what I'm saying? That there ain't nothing country about an alligator. But I do think
Okay.
fish. I do think all fish are country as fuck, bro. I feel like every fish is just down there singing some country shit. I feel like there's like some Merle Haggard over here. I feel like there's some Waylon Jennings over here. I feel like there's some freaking Copenhagen makes me feel so good. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
Yeah.
there's all types of country fish in the lakes. Like if you catch a bat, they're all gummies. Think about it. All the bass don't have teeth. They have like gums. So they're all country as fuck, bro. None of them got teeth. They're all down there talking. They're hillbilly fish, bro. That's the hillbilly bass on the wall. Every fish in the lakes is country. Don't get it twisted.
So these fish are like my dog. My dog
What?
doesn't have teeth.
Yeah, your dog's country then, bro. Or it's been around. You know
He's
what I'm
from
saying?
Mexico.
Yeah, I've seen, bro. He's got them. You got to get him some of them boots that like have stick up in the sky, like the big ass fucking boots that are taller than the Mexican dude that's wearing them. You know what I'm
No, I
talking about?
have no. The dog I have. You ever seen the hairless dogs from Mexico with the mohawk?
Uh,
Have you ever seen
may,
Coco, the cartoon Coco?
no,
You
maybe,
never- The Disney cartoon Coco?
bro. I'm a stoner. All that shit blends together. Maybe I don't know anything by name. I just know it by a yeah. Maybe I seen a dog. Is it like a hyena?
It actually looks like it's called a
Yeah, I know what you're
Solo
talking
Mexican
about.
hairless. Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
have.
yeah. I know
That's
what you're
what I
talking
have.
about. You
Man, we
got one
gotta.
of those?
Yes, I
How do
have.
you?
Go ahead.
No, no, no. Tell me more about this thing, cause okay. So, is it like friendly?
Friendly is well. There, he's very temperamental. He's friendly to us. They're not. He don't have teeth, so he don't. He can't
Why don't
bite
he
you.
have teeth, bro?
He
Why
just
don't
got.
he have
He
teeth?
just got two teeth over here. That's it.
Was he like born that way?
Yes,
Is he
they don't
old?
grow teeth. No, they don't. Well, he looks like Benjamin Buttons.
They don't grow teeth other than two canine teeth.
Yep, that's it.
What? All of them are like that.
Well, I ain't. I mean, I know mine is, and
You only got the dog. You got a dogfish. That's what it is, bro. It's like a fish dog. It's the opposite. You have more dog than fish, but it's yeah. You're right. Yeah. Yeah. Man, that's some wild shit, bro. How they're doing it in Mexico with dogs with with two. How many teeth he's got in total? Four?
maybe four, maybe four.
Four teeth. Shit, I know
Yep.
some folks down in Pasco County that probably only got three, so that dog's doing a little bit better.
Hey, and
Shit.
he only has hair. He has a natural mohawk, and his tail. Other
Hey,
than
it
that,
sounds
he's
dope.
just skin.
Oh, that's kind of crazy. You probably got to keep him washed though, huh? With the skin,
Um,
the oils on his skin.
yeah, my wife. What's up, SMG Jimmy? Misty James, what up? My wife orders him every like once a week, and like he's really her baby. Like, if something happens to him, I probably gotta go.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
true story about this dog. There's only 1,000 purebreds of these dogs in the United States, and we had to sign a waiver that we wouldn't breed him.
Were you
Yes,
worried Trump was gonna deport that thing when all that went on?
no, everything around my house is legal. We ain't got no problems over here. All right, Spaz Dash, what up? Deacon Blue, what up? Chat man, love you guys. Glad y'all here on this Sunday night. Hey man, we are about to get into this country gold. SMG Jimmy, I'm coming to Chicago soon. We gotta hang out this time. Um, this is album number what for JustTrae, man?
14.
No way.
Yeah, because he put out 10 in 1 year. And then I think he's got four so far this year already out. Or three. Maybe this is 13.
Does Trey sleep?
I'm going to look. I'm going to look right now. And I'm going to only base it off of YouTube because I don't want to be wrong. Because that's crazy, bro. And it's not, it doesn't even make sense sometimes.
Why don't you ask Chat GPT?
Because I don't want to do all that. I just want to look. I think you can't be too lazy with that shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14. This is 14. There's 14 counting this. So this is number 14.
Hey man, that man is on the grind. All right, let me make sure I can do this correct.
This might be 13, but it might have been one EP. It might be 13 albums, one EP. But bro, I don't even think does it have any features on this one?
I didn't see a feature. I went and looked at it. I didn't see a feature on the playlist. So if there's a feature, he didn't list it.
I think it's time for a feature, bro. I mean, he hasn't really he's only got like two or three, I think.
Hey, well,
Maybe four.
speaking of Just Trey and dope features, before we
JJ
get in the
Hughes.
country though, well, JJ Hughes as well as the song him and Coca got. So he does amazing features.
Bro, I wish that Kennedy song they did was different. I'm a hater of that song, and I like both the Coca and Just Trey.
What?
Coca's verse was dope. I did not like Just Trey's verse on that, and I did not like the overall construction of the track. I think they would have done better with a little bit more of a longer track, and it was kind of stacked weird. I don't know. It just wasn't. Maybe I expected too much. It could be that. That could be.
All right, hold on. Uh, I'm gonna get it on. We're gonna get it on next week, Jimmy. Tonight we're just doing Just Trey's Country Gold.
Yeah.
But send it to me and we'll get it on next week. You ready to get into it?
Holy crap. Look, just looked out of curiosity. Florida has estimated 1.3 million gators, bro. And you know, the Everglades probably has 750,000 of them. That's a crazy thing.
Man, so how close have you ever been to a gator?
Oh, today without being because I'm on the internet and I don't want to incriminate myself at all, maybe, possibly,
So
maybe.
hold on, is it legal to be around gators?
Yeah, but I had bread and I was like throwing bread into the lake and the gator was going to get it. I mean, I guess I just kind of incriminated myself there, but yeah, he would go 10 feet, 7 feet. The other day, listen to this, bro. This is no shit. I can't get in trouble for this. I freaking, I caught a bass. I pulled the bass up and I'm unhooking the bass. And when I look up, this motherfucker is right there. Like, hey, bro, let me get your fish. So I had to throw the bass the other way. And then he followed me around the lake as I fished. I had to just keep throwing in front of him. He would swim to try to get my lure, and I had to go throw behind him. And then I try to catch a fish. And then eventually you got to leave. They're friendly, bro. They're in neighborhoods. They're just chilling. They don't give a fuck. They're like, hey, these people right here maybe catch a fish, they'll give it to me. These people right here got some whatever they got. I'll eat the people or whatever they got. The dog, bro, I'll put it to you like this. Sandhill cranes had babies. And the other day there was like three babies. Today I seen one baby. So,
So how do alligators have sex?
oh, I don't know. I think they lay eggs. Pretty sure they lay eggs. They have
I'm saying, but
babies.
how do they?
I don't know.
I
I've
mean,
never seen that. That's an interesting thought. Maybe Animal Planet's got something we could investigate, but I don't know, bro. That's awkward. I don't understand where. Well, maybe they like belly roll over top. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I don't know how they could do that from like the back. There's like
I'm
a
saying because
whole
that
fucking
tail gonna be in the way. That tail's gonna be in the way. Hey,
yeah.
real quick before it leaves. So okay, so Coca
That's
said
actually an interesting fucking thing to think
somebody in
about.
the
I
chat.
think they got
Somebody,
eggs, bro. They're reptiles. They got eggs. The one just lays an egg, and the other one goes over there and like
so they
lays
don't
more
have
eggs.
sex.
I don't think so. Maybe.
That's sad.
We could ask Chat G. Let me ask Chat G.
All right, Coco responded and said that song was supposed to be cipher style, just him and Trey spitting bars.
Do alligators have sex? Yes, alligators reproduce sexually. Alligators' mating season typically begins in April. Oh yeah, that's why they're chilling, bro. They be mating occurring in May or June. Yeah, bro, that's why they're so friendly out there roaming rummaging trying to eat things, bro, because they're out there getting pieces of ass lake to lake. They're out there booty calling, bro. Booty Call is one of the most underrated movies. I ask all my coworkers if they seen Booty Call, bro. I said listen, Vic, you're gonna laugh your ass off. Watch this. You know the scene where they got the dog and the dog gets out because they're trying to get saran wrap to get a piece of ass, and they finally get the dog, and they come back and they're wrapped in the saran wrap. So we'll wrap pallets with saran wrap, and I'll be every new coworker or somebody I ain't really had the conversation with. I'll be like, "You ever seen Booty Call?" We'd be wrapping this pallet with the fucking, and they're like, "Oh, I don't know. I've never seen that movie, bro." That movie, people need to go watch that. It's probably not gonna hold its own nowadays as it did back then, but that shit was hilarious. And when I was watching it, I probably shouldn't have been watching it, and I had no understanding of what they were trying to use the saran wrap for.
Oh man, you just made me think of something I don't even need to talk about.
That's wild.
Speaking of saran wrap.
What you doing with some saran wrap, Vic?
So one time, I don't even want to tell this story, but I'm gonna tell it.
Yeah, we don't have. We can move on then.
No, I'm transparent. I'm transparent.
Okay.
One time, man, was this girl I was trying to crack. I was trying, and when I finally got my chance,
you brought saran wrap.
No, so look, I don't want the chat to drop off, y'all. Please, I was a young adolescent, and she asked me, "Did I have protection?"
And you brought saran wrap.
I know it was close, and I was like, "No, but I have this." You know those things like when you go get takeout food, and it has like the fork and knife.
Like the Chinese stick cover things. No,
Yeah.
you did not. Oh my god. Hey, that is crazy, Vic. But I get it. We don't know, bro. We're undereducated with what we're supposed to do. Man, the education system in Georgia did not do its job of teaching its youth, bro. That's what I'll blame it on. It ain't your fault, dog. I understand. I get it.
Hey man, look,
Hey.
I pulled that thing out, threw that napkin away, threw that fork away.
Yeah. You thought you just needed something that was like I get it. It was just got to be something, bro. It ain't really specified or like, hey, it's got to be this, just something to kind of, I get it. I understand.
That's whapping. That was whapping.
That's whapping, bro. That is wild. That is crazy to think about, but it's understandable. It's just the Georgia educational system did not do its job teaching Vic about sexual education at a young age.
No, that's why I got so many kids. All right, so look, man, shout out to everybody in the chat.
Because of the condiment wrappers.
No. I didn't have any kids based off of that. No kids based off of that. I didn't. She said yes. Finally, TNT mom, what's up? She said yes, and I was like, man, I am not gonna drive to no damn store because I got this here.
That's great, dog.
All right, man. JustTrae Country Gold is out everywhere, streaming everywhere. We about to get into it.
Have you heard any of it?
No, I have not listened to any music since last Sunday.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's all brand new. Is it all brand new, or is it there's like music videos? I think I seen there was music videos.
I'm gonna be honest, man.
You don't know. Yeah, run it. Then let's go. Cause I didn't when you said you wanted to do it, I said fuck it. I didn't even think about it. He was gonna send it to me earlier. I said, no, I want to do it with my dog. I appreciate you, Sherry.
Let's get into it. All right.
Let's go.
First joint, Alabama Blue. Shout out Coca. Shout out Guadalupe. Alabama Blue. Let's get it.
Shout out, Chad.
You don't have to speak. Listen to my heart. Every single
It's cutting out pretty bad, Vic.
beat. As long as there's love, that's just never gets easy. Tell me.
Yeah, Been contemplating to be invasive with long duration. To get my time right, I have to clock in preparation. Always prepared to go walk the trailer park's destination. Climbing out that double wide, I'm more than high with inspiration. I got someone by my side that's been down to ride with no invitation. Blocking people out cause I got a dream and I gotta chase it. Look how they acting like they gotta roll with hand placement. Never shook a hand unless it's family, love, no persuasion. Location in the holler, just holler if you face it. Riding to my roots, my trailer's worth the saving. Water in my soil, don't got a leak in that creek I'm drinking. Oh well, draining no minerals, so it's better tasting. Delight to write about the height and light of complications. I'm high on life, no, that's just highly different dedication. Wonder if I never took a walk inside the trailer pacing. Would I have made it if I weathered out my limitations? Sitting in the sky, double wide, overweight. Never losing my balance, overwise in the case I've been. Like I always been the reason nerves arise to the same. Like riding in the sky, double wide, overweight. Never losing my balance, overwise in the case I've been. Like I always been the reason nerves arise to the same. Like riding in the sky, double wide, overweight. Never losing my balance, overwise in the case I've been. Like I always been the reason nerves arise to the same. Like there's a reason that double wides with me all the time. To build the walls without a plan, debate to pay in time. I throw a line out the window to grilling food for mine. Bass bass, southern picking the blues to pass the time. Country fried, finger licking, after rolling with the tide. Alabama lakes on a sunny day, redneck and fine. Basket full with more than two to get a fish to fry. Empty stomach, have to work to get it just to feel the fly. Double wide, double wide, double wide. Never losing who I am, they never understand the whys. That's a cry to build a bridge across the lake from in the pines. Only time will ever pass if you can understand the grind. Like, been contemplating to be invasive with long duration. To get my time right, I have to clock in preparation. Always prepared to go walk the trailer park's destination. Climbing out that double wide, I'm more than high with inspiration. Riding in the sky, double wide, overweight. Never losing my balance, overwise in the case I've been. Like I always been the reason nerves arise to the same. Like riding in the sky, double wide, overweight. Never losing my balance, overwise in the case I've been. Like I always been the reason nerves arise to the same. Trailer riding in the sky, double wide, overweight. Never losing my balance, overwise in the case I've been. Like I always been the reason nerves arise to the same. Like so hope I say it. Baby, please.
Man,
With over 2 billion.
what a way to start. Hey, man.
Yeah, no.
First
I
and
wonder what
foremost,
that is.
that
Do you hear
song, that sample,
Yeah, what is
that sample,
well, it's like there's a hip hop. It's like tucked in there. Dun-dun-dun-dun. I can't. Yeah, it's a sample, but it's not the whole sample. It's like part of the sample.
I don't know. I don't know.
It's like a Biggie. It's like a Biggie. I feel like it's Biggie maybe, or it might
It made
even
me
be
think
a
of a
Tupac.
Kanye West sample.
Yeah, but there's like it's some sort of hip hop like infused with another hip hop, but it's more like it's weird. I don't know. I would like to know more about that track.
I'm gonna say this. That was a great way to start the project off.
It's not country then. The album's not country.
No, that is hip hop.
Yeah,
That is hip hop to the core.
to the core, 100%.
But I liked it. That wasn't so that to me was more like JustTrae. For those who might not be familiar with his work before he dove deeply into country rap, that was more of the stuff he was doing prior to any of us really knowing of him. Because I went back and deep dove and checked out his stuff, and that was some of that.
Well, this song's a good representation of one of the reasons why I like Trey, because I believe that the youth around him, because he's not, I think he's in his 20s still, right? Like 23 or 24 or something like that.
Yeah,
This type of
I
hip hop, and his type, he's got his girl, he's proud of his girl, he works hard, he does what he's got to do, he talks about what he lives, he's really about what he's talking about, and it doesn't always have to be country rap. He can be hip hop, he can be whatever he needs to be based off of what he's talking about and he's living. As long as you're living it, do you? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I like when he just gets away from whatever everybody else wants him to do and just does whatever. I like that.
I probably should have let you do this because I got commercials like a mug.
I got it. I got it pulled up right here for you. And it was cutting out a little bit too. Hold on
Yeah,
real quick. I got
I'm
you.
gonna close
There it is.
mine out. I'm gonna close
Okay, go
mine.
ahead. Baby. Raylan, come here.
But yeah, shout out Just Trey. That was very retrospective. That was definitely some Kanye West style before he went crazy. If
Yeah,
y'all
like
go back
some
and
high
listen,
school, some high
high
school
school dropout.
dropout. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes, yes. And you, Dale, you're right. It was hip hop with country living, and I am not mad at anyone who adapts that philosophy when it comes to making their music because country rap is still part hip hop. It's a branch of hip hop, so it's okay if you use some of the sounds and you keep the content. I think there's more than
Yeah.
one way to do country rap. You can do country rap with the sonics, or you can do it with the content. But I think it's still both country rap.
Well, I don't know. I think I kind of agree with that, but I also believe it's a huge factor if the beat is just strictly hip hop and you're talking about some country shit. I don't really think it meshes well. Like I need to hear some harmonicas, some banjos, some you know what I mean, some steel guitars, something going on a country rap type of sound. It's and then if you got a country type of sound and you're talking about some strictly hip hop shit, I don't want you know what I mean? Like it's hard. There's a very fine line. So I agree with you, but I think there's a fine line on what's too much and what's not enough, if that makes any sense.
I think it will always be a fine line, and I think as the creators of country rap get younger, I think you'll see people on that line even more.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, all right, man, let's get into it, man. Hey,
Let's go.
start. Hey, you know what? I need y'all in the chat to do me a favor. As we play these songs in the chat, y'all drop a 1 through 10 on what y'all think that song is. Like I felt like that song was a strong 8 to me. That was a strong 8.
I think it's a 7. It's not something I don't. I think for me, and the reason I give it a 7 is because it shouldn't be a strong 8 out the gate. And that's just my opinion. Album song number one out the gate, I think it should be like, hey, here we are. I think it was a good first song. The reason I give it a 7 is because I couldn't really hear it completely because we're on StreamYard and I don't want to judge production. But Trey's product, maybe I'll give it an 8. Maybe I give it a 7.5. 7.5. That's what I'll go with.
So let me say this: the reason the reason I probably give it an 8 is not so much lyrical. I just think that whoever produced that track, and I got an inbox Trey to see if he produced it because I know he produces some of his own stuff. The producer went crazy on that sample, bro, and they slowed it down. And I'm I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, I'm pretty sure everything he does, he produces. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I don't think I've ever heard anything that other than like songs that other people have that are not, you know what I mean? Like maybe Coca had somebody produce theirs, but
That
from
was
my
Cash.
understanding, all yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, but from my understanding, everything that Trey's albums wise is him doing. I could be wrong.
All right, I just had was it Spaz Dads, if I'm saying that correct.
Yeah.
They say they like Kennedy better. Okay,
Mm.
okay, all right. Let's get into the next.
All right, bet you got it in the backstage. There we
All
go.
right.
My words. Always knew I had hope from the place I dream. I'm the country in the hills, cities never seen. Like where you wanna go and who you wanna be. That's a country boy living in a small town dream. Always knew I had hope from the place I dream. I'm in the country in the hills, cities never seen. Like where you wanna go and who you wanna be. That's a country boy living in a small town dream. Yeah, I'm underrated, under the weather with lack of sense. Not a dollar that's in the world with the time I get. I had to dig as a whole with level for mind to fit. Mind is a power, not a tool to get out of it. I kinda fit with the blue jeans like 36. Never waste lines of a weighted weight boot I'm walking in. Stone ground in the dirt road led to breaking sin. Bible built around the borderline, leaves a head spin. Spent too many years inside a shadow, felt like I was chasing. Mind stayed in my own weight clock calculating. They only wanna see you win high with lower placement. Now it's time for me to grab a dream, lead for a statement. Two-tone but never left home. I learned to grip on my trailer, riding high through any weather like I tread long. I told them about the trailer, bounce the suit and tires half on. Cause they never knew what hit them with that country boy that rides alone. Always knew I had hope from the place I dream. I'm the country in the hills, cities never seen. Like where you wanna go and who you wanna be. That's a country boy living in a small town dream. Always knew I had hope from the place I dream. I'm in the country in the hills, cities never seen. Like where you wanna go and who you wanna be. That's a country boy living in a small town dream. Riding alone gave me peace for these stepping stones. Level the mind awaiting outgrows the weight it holds. Just like they say, degrading has morals of its own. Cause I've been gripping at 10 and 2 when I drive at home. And I'm the newest addition, but never knew the country. Whoever knew the one like me would ever tour this country. Over obstacles, never blinded, always aligning. I'm redlining to feel the grade of my suede shining. I'm downgraded, but I upgrade my weight for rising. Sun rays over the hilltop, my mind's horizon. Counterbalancing all the hate when they hate me climbing. Use it as my power to get it ground when I spark the timing. Country roads are a beautiful way to get away from everything that's going on inside the mind state. 50 ways to pick and choose where the shadow stays. Never leaving home cause every day is just another day. Always knew I had hope from the place I dream. I'm the country in the hills, cities never seen. Like where you wanna go and who you wanna be. That's a country boy living in a small town dream. Always knew I had hope from the place I dream. I'm in the country in the hills, cities never seen. Like where you wanna go and who you wanna be. That's a country boy living in a small town dream. Always knew I had hope from the place I dream. I'm the country in the hills, cities never seen. Like where you wanna go and who you wanna be. That's a country boy living in a small town dream. Always knew I had hope from the place I dream. I'm in the country in the hills, cities never seen. Like where you wanna go and who you wanna be. That's a country boy living in a small town dream.
There was too much of that echo in the hook. That echo in the back, that over, there was way too much that. Pull some of that shit out. If you have the ability to take that out and get a female to overlay some vocals behind that and get rid of that, that's a dope track. I think there should have been a female singing that hook. I forgot I had control of it, my bad. But I think a female should have sang that hook. Or
What
a
was that
bridge,
girl?
something.
What was that girl? What was that girl? What was that girl on oh my god, the first project Church and Kalani did? What was that girl, man?
Sky, baby, I'm trouble.
Yeah.
Sky, yeah, Sky. But
I
I think Molly's better. I want to hear Molly. I want to hear Molly sing, really get into that. I think she can sing really good. I think she just doubts herself. That's what I believe.
she's gonna have to get more confidence. So look,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't know, man. So one point in time, I
Brianna would
called.
sound good on that. Brianna Harness would sound good on that too.
Yeah, she
Brianna's got a really good. You know, that's crazy. My daughter, 7 years old, hears that old sound. You know that song. You know that song. By man. The one that they're talking about. Um. Peter Pan, Ruth. You know, B Ruth. The girl's name B Ruth.
Mm-mm.
Uh. I'll show you what it is later. My bad. I had a side thought, but it was the reason I say that is because that old sound, that old gritty, old soul sound that I heard come out of Molly's voice on that last Creeker 3 project. I was like,
Mhm.
yo, that right there. When a 7-year-old hears that and wants to tell somebody that they sing good, that kind of like it's weird to think about. You know what I'm saying? Like I believe in all that reincarnation shit and that kids have the ability to really hear talent and see talent, but they just can't describe why they think there's talent because they're just not intellectually able to do it yet. So I just think it's cool to to hear the different growth in the
Um, at one point in time,
lane.
what up, Charlie D? At one point in time, I called J.J. Hughes the J. Cole of country rap.
hmm
I don't know. I might have to take that back and give it to Trey off this project because this project is very J. Cole-ish so far.
I agree. He's always been like that though. I think that's a lot. The real young swag is a lot of his inspiration too, right?
Hmm.
Trey's inspiration comes from the real young swag and Upchurch.
I
So
can hear that.
when you kind of see that, yeah, the his bars. See, the thing is I heard him talking about my suede. He wanted to do something to his suede, like make it better. He, you could go back and listen to him, and sometimes they really don't make sense until you hear it like 3 or 4 times. And I've heard people complain about that. That was what was really confusing to me about the breakdown of Just Trey on a couple review shows that I watched not too long ago. Is they were complaining that his ability to rap sucked because they couldn't understand his bars. But then if you really listen to it and you start to break it down for what it is and you listen to it over and over, you start to understand it more for what it could be. Isn't that's a good quality to have as a rapper? I mean, look at Eminem. Most of the time those bars that he spits goes right over. Look at Kendrick Lamar. He did a whole Super Bowl and there was people just jumping around dancing and had no fucking clue what he was talking about. They had no yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that to me that is a good quality that Trey has because that if, as long as there's a good beat, as long as there's a good flow and it's something you can bop to and it's got a good hook, his bars you can go back and break. That's what makes the gives a song longevity. It lasts way longer as something you want to listen to all the time if you don't fully understand everything he's talking about throughout the track. Once you figure it all out, it's like, yeah, that's just, whatever, hero. Next.
Well, I think, man, songs that you hear something different each and every time you listen to it, I think that gives that longevity also.
Yeah, 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 exactly. Yeah, I agree.
Hey, man, I definitely hear the growth in Trey. I
Yeah,
need I need to find out what Trey's been listening to, but I do hear that church young swag mesh. I hear it.
I like that he don't give a fuck about what works. You ever notice that with him? He'll get something going and people are liking it, and then just do something like this, and people like I that to me is dope. Most people they'll see a trend in a certain area of what they're doing, and they'll get in that and they'll stay there and they won't leave and they'll stick there and stick there and stick there. And I hate that because you want to hear different things. He'll do whatever. It won't even matter. Everybody will like that fast rap, going crazy shit, and he'll start dropping songs, singing country music. You know what I mean? That's just what he does. So, but I definitely hear Cole too. There's a lot of his tracks I don't like too, Vic. I'm excited to see your opinions on some of these because sometimes I feel like he misses.
Well, track two, I give it a 7.5 for that sound. I think with that sample he used in the hook, they could have lowered it in the mix and maybe it wouldn't have been so annoying.
Yeah,
7.5 though, lyrical content, he's still on point. On the bars, him talking about dreaming, going from state to, he's on point so far lyrically.
yeah, facts.
So I just keep it going.
Yeah.
Misty, you giving a Millie six?
This is Hero. Next up, just straight off of his Country Gold project, we got Hero.
Launch out on a country road. You grew up as a hero.
Hey, this is fire.
Sounds of the wind to the breeze, a tree life goes. Living in a small town. You grew up as a hero. Always know the sound it makes to resonate my highs and lows. Yeah, since I was a youngin', my mama carried me with pride. Little kid running around that yard, blistering with time. Outside with the favorite tunes, the 22s to shell the blind. Papa taking care of our single mother of two to shine. Down the road is a farm to feed, crops stood high for the time of need. Farmers growing what they need to grow, but ain't no other farm around supplying for weeks. In this small town, nobody's weak. That's a route to make a preacher start preaching. Speaking of, there's a different love. With the families dying, we filling the seats. Country hills for them back roads, with our eyes closed, we highly living. Follow the lines of a power line, no yellow lines to a heart driven. Feel the breeze through the torn souls. I called home, no grave digging. Big enough to try and dream big as the whole family is pinch. On a country road, you grew up as a hero. From the sounds of the wind to the breeze, a tree life goes. Living in a small town, you grew up as a hero. Always know the sound it makes to resonate my highs and lows. Summertimes with the Daisy Dukes, long hair chasing boys they knew. Rhythm blue to a six string that's core to a rip stained boot. Bluegrass to the blue skies, never blue dreams, but we blue roots. Tearing up what's a field truck to a field view, how we cut loose. Sun beating down heavy, looking all around, all you see is rednecks. Holding 22 styles like it's out of style, looking for the right check. Land of the free, home of the brave, God let them breathe, then rest. Never lose sleep living in a small town, even when I dream less. Since I was a youngin', my mama carried me with pride. Little kid running around that yard, blistering with time. Outside with the favorite tunes, the 22s to shell the blind. Bubba taking care of our single mother of two to shine. Country road, you grew up as a hero. From the sounds of the wind to the breeze, a tree life goes. Living in a small town, you grew up as a hero. Always know the sound it makes to resonate my highs and lows.
Hey man, Trey is zoning out right now.
That's my favorite one. That to me, I gave that a 9, and the only reason I gave it a 9 is because I can't give it a 10. I would have
Why
gave it
can't
a
you
9
give it a 10?
because I don't feel like for Trey, it's I think he always should feel like there's room for growth. No matter what. There's something somewhere he could have changed in that track. He could have added something. He could have sang that a little bit differently with a little bit more aggression. Somewhere, I just feel like the more you push this kid, the better he gets. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like it's important to give him a little bit less. All right, I'll put it to you like this. In sports, there's always like that dude that works and grinds and just achieves a lot of things quickly. You got to push him a little bit harder. You got to put him in a little bit of a bigger league and you know what I mean? Like it's only fair to that person for the competition. Nobody really challenges Trey. Name somebody
Um,
that does.
Nobody challenges him, but that don't mean he ain't got a song that's a 10.
He's got a lot of songs that are close to tens, but I wouldn't say he's got anything that's at a 10. I like some of his country stuff, and I was shocked to hear that. But I do like Hero. That's the best song off the album, but it ain't a 10.
You gotta tell me what's wrong with it, Kurt. What's wrong
Okay.
with it not get what tell me what made Hero not get a 10? Because that is so far 3 songs, and each song has gotten better.
You would give that a 10?
I definitely give it a strong 9.5, if not a 10.
I think he could have sang that hook a little differently. Maybe not. He was a little quiet. Of a hero. His voice was. His confidence is not fully there with that singing yet. I don't think it's bad, but I don't think he's confident yet. There's
Okay.
too much. There's too much effect, or there's something there that's like softening his voice to where it's almost like an ad lib rather than a singing sound. If that makes any sense.
No, I get it. I get it. I get it. Cashville's in the chat. What up, Cashville?
Bro, Cashville said some crazy shit.
I seen the video today of Cashville. I know this is off the subject, but I have been laughing for 8 hours about someone saying they were gonna slap Cashville to death.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
He gonna slap
They're
him to
going at
death.
it. Yeah, it's funny when people just want to laugh and like when he said yesterday he was doing butt cheek exercises, I about fell the fuck out, bro. He, I, I don't even understand what, like, men say I got arm day, I got back day, I got leg day. Nobody says I got booty cheek workout day. That is not a thing, dog. But Cashville really believes it is, and to each their own, man. I ain't mad at him, but that's the funny shit I want to laugh at. I don't want when he that slapping shit. That's funny. Just let's not get all violent, bro.
No, no,
I
no, no.
miss
I
the days
just
we could laugh.
no. I wasn't laughing at him saying he was gonna do it. I was laughing at how Cashville rebutted it.
Oh
Like
yeah, that's funny. I encourage that. That's why I said I think that dude would beat him up. I think the guy that said he would slap him would beat Cashville up.
you do.
Yeah, in a street fight all day. Cashville would win in a boxing match. But in a street fight, like no holds barred, Cashville ain't got bro. Think of this: he ain't got the stamina to keep up. He's gonna get tired, bro. He eats
You don't
pork
need.
rinds and fucking chills, dog.
You
You know
don't
what I'm
need
saying?
no. So
In the streets,
where I'm from, we have these thing called one hitter quitter.
yeah, that's true. I thought about that. I factored those things in, but I also am like a guy that sometimes I believe there's a flat Earth, sometimes I think there's a round Earth. I just like to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know me, Vic. Dog, come on, you know. You know, I grab my spoon and you know what I'm saying?
You are look, matter of fact, we're
Because I
gonna get
knew Cashville would I'll gas up Cashville. If Cashville, when he heard that, he was like, oh, bet. So then I'd get funny videos. So we get more of, I'm going to slap you rebuttals. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
hey man. Shout out Cashville, man. Cashville,
see, look, he said lights out for sure. We'll get like a lights out video. He'll be screen recording this shit right here and making a video out of it. That's the goal, right?
so in this YouTube thing, right? There aren't a lot of
Yeah.
people I've had a chance to meet. You're one of the ones I've met, and Cashville is one of the ones I've met. And me and Cashville don't talk a lot, but every time me and Cashville have conversations, I remember them because it's like two OGs talking. And man, I have a lot of respect for Cashville. So shout
Dog,
out.
do you ever sit down and think before you meet somebody? Probably not. You probably already know everybody's gonna be taller than you, right? You don't ever think like you don't ever think like, man, maybe I might have this motherfucker right here beat before I meet him.
No, I don't. I don't. It's first of all, so I've never looked at myself as being short because I don't know. I never. I guess because I've been short my whole life, I never thought about how short I was until I meet people. Like I didn't think you were as tall as you were.
Right.
When I met Cashville, I didn't think he was as tall as he is. When I met Church, I didn't. So yeah, I'm shorter than most people, but I don't know. I never have a complex about it.
I just like giving you hell about it. Cause I didn't think you were short, bro. To be real with you, I thought I was gonna meet you how you gonna be big, dog. I was like, man, Vic's a big motherfucker. I'm gonna be walking into this party city, he about to fuck me up. I said, damn, Vic, I can't even see that motherfucker over the counter. Where
But hey man,
it's okay. Hey,
hey man.
short people gotta get love too, bro.
Well, hey, guess what? Well, the one thing I know because I was short, I learned
Yeah.
how to fight really, really early,
Right.
and I got beat up by Jerry Smith and Chris Turner, and
Right.
then I had one questionable. Everything else, I ain't took a bunch of L's, and I'm not now. I'm old now, so I probably won't win now. But
Hey, you know who? Hey, shout out to the super chat. I don't know who even got it. I think you did. Savage Creek, Walk the Street remix coming with Zane 3.
with Zone 3, he's got a song
Zone 3.
with Big Gee, Edge Hanger
Okay.
from ATL, Boys in the Hood.
Well, didn't mean to start that. What is he? He's getting wild with these beats, bro. See, I want to know the meaning behind the album, like the sound, the country gold.
So I'm gonna be honest. So far in this project, we are 4 songs in. I think the song is mistitled because I haven't heard
the album. You mean the album?
the title. Yeah, I haven't heard anything that makes me feel like country gold yet.
But I will say this, bro. What I will say, and you're a good person to ask this. Like in the South, on a Sunday, you hear a lot of R&B. You hear a lot of you know what I'm saying? You hear a lot of love and soul.
Yeah.
So, what type of country are we? Are we talking cows and pigs? I mean,
Okay, that makes sense.
are we going to church, like real church, like the building, and we just got some soulful sound and testament? So that's why I want to know is what direction he kind of thought about. Was it like, hey, this is like hanging out with Granny on a Sunday and want to keep it respectful, but want to tell my story, or is this like, I'm just gonna do something different and I'm gonna call it something nobody expects? I don't. I mean, I don't know.
You know what though? In the comedy community, when something's really funny, they call it comedy gold.
Right.
Maybe that's what he's saying. Like this is something that's supreme in the genre of country rap. This is country gold.
Okay.
I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. That'll be a good question. Y'all spam
Trey.
and ask him what does that title mean? Country gold.
All right, track 4, give me time. JustTrae, Country Gold. Track 4, give me time. Let's go. I'd put a harmonica down.
Neo, sooner or later you're going to realize, just as I did, there's a difference between knowing the path and walking it.
Tribulation through the hard time, that's how I made it with amazement. Nowadays, sitting double wide with the drywall full of aging. Patchwork, filling the holes of a dry spurt. Screws loose with the wet paint. My 24-hour day overworks what you call a peer. I ain't never feared. I'm more afraid of that person that's in the mirror. Watching over me inside the trailer park is a beautiful way to go shed a tear. Trials always came with tribulations. Now I gotta make a tread to steer it clear. Look at me surviving everything through a window pane. My coat is near. Cold nights with a dull light. My soul walking on ice. Heart froze with a young soul of a small dream never took flight. My wait through the long wait of a trailer home when the time is right. Everyone's mad with the way to pit, the way I went through the whole night. Countryside, not perfect, what's the fun? Give me time and I promise I'm gon' fly. It's that countryside, not perfect, what's the fun? Give me time and I promise I'm gon' fly. Oh, it's that countryside, not perfect, what's the fun? Give me time and I promise I'm gon' fly. It's that countryside, not perfect, what's the fun? Give me time and I promise I'm gon' fly.
That's track.
Make it out with a heavy coat, everybody try to go in hightail. I promise you that this is my pain through the heavy mud, through a small trail. No 35, no Can-Am, no weight terrain, no ranking scale. And this is a country boy living life. Damn right, I was made to fail. Oh well, water dropped in my own supply in my pocket. No doubt I sent to a silver spoon, my pastimes in a locket. Reminding me what it's like to be living poor-minded, no option. What's left of me, right what I bleed to a heart pain when they're shopping. Ripped clothes of a blue jean, and it's hard telling what you end up being. Every life is a different height with the dim light in a coliseum. Everybody walking in and out with a different side to a route that leads them to a blank wall in an open field with a landmine to a step to freedom. Nobody's perfect, nobody got it like I do with burdens. Picture me perfect, living under weather on top of surface. Patchwork, filling the holes of a dry spurt. Screws loose with the wet paint, my double wide, it's the artwork. Oh, it's that countryside, not perfect, what's the fun? Give me time and I promise I'm gon' fly. Oh, it's that countryside, not perfect, what's the fun? Give me time and I promise I'm gon' fly. Oh, it's that countryside. Not perfect, what's the fine? Give me time and I promise I'm gon' fly. Oh, it's that countryside. Not perfect, what's the fine? Give me time and I promise I'm gon' fly. Oh, it's that countryside. Not perfect, what's the fine? Give me time and I promise I'm gon' fly. Oh, it's that countryside.
That hook's why that other hook was no good for me.
Give me time and I promise I'm gon' fly. Oh, it's that countryside. Not perfect, what's the fine? Give me time and I promise I'm gon' fly. Oh, it's that countryside. Not perfect, what's the fine? Give me time and I promise I'm gon' fly. Like,
Go back to Hero, don't sing that hook, and then it'll sound just like that. That last one, that 9, that's why I gave it a 9. That was a 9.5. That's a 10, but I ain't giving it a 10. That was a dope track. I wanted a harmonic, bro, put a harmonica in that, and that's a 10.
Bro, I am so glad Trey made this project.
I agree.
If the tempo stays, if it stays the same, there are some people who are not familiar with this type of music that need to hear it.
I agree.
Like this, man, I'm telling you, I don't know if he was listening to J. Cole, old school Kanye, but he really dug in his hip hop bag.
I
But
know he's motivated and inspired by J. Cole. I've heard him talk about that. I know he listens to J. Cole as like a, a, a music, like everyday music type shit. So that's probably what you're hearing. Yeah, I like this. And somebody was like, well, how country are these lyrics? Bro, he started this song talking about how you mud a drywall. He used drywall and how the holes of drywall are what he uses as lyrics to paint the pictures of his life. So I don't know any your baby or your boy baby or whatever the fuck that little baby talking about. I know what he's talking about, and I ain't ever heard him talking about mud and no drywall up. That's all I'm saying.
yeah, he man, this is almost like him ushering in a new era of country rap.
Yeah, it's cool. It's different, and like that's what Church talked about with like the torches, passing torches and moving shit on to different people that have a different design and understanding without doing it disrespectfully, if that makes sense. Like, you know what? I also kind of compared it to what Smo did, because Smo was not what people would envision as pure country rap out the gate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it took a while for him to develop it and get people to respect it where they're at now. That should be how every artist comes up. You know what I mean? So I like this project. He's had another project similar. I think his 24 album that's titled 24 when he turned 24. I think that's very similar to this.
Oh, I'm telling you, this is very necessary. It's gonna lose some people, but those kind of like we said with Cricket 3 last week, if you commit to listening to this, you'll enjoy it. If you're
I
just a
agree.
one listen type of person, you're gonna be like, nah, I don't like it.
I agree.
But he is he man, this is he taking us to church with these samples and these melodies. He's taking us to church, but then he's keeping it country with these bars.
Johnny Cashville said he would shoot the video to this. And one thing I think Trey needs is I think Trey needs a video from somebody else that's not him or his girl's vision, because that song right there with a good video with the right type of cuts and effects to it, man, in my opinion, that one could shake some shit up, bro. Like that wasn't there. I didn't really hear anything too explicit in it. You know what I'm saying? Like that could get some playtime. You know what I'm saying? If it gets a good video, a good visual, that I could see that thing trending. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I could see some shorts and some TikToks pushing that thing pretty hard. That's dope. No Diddy.
9. That's a 9. That's a
That's a
9.
9.5. That's a 9.5 all day.
All right, keep it going. Good
I don't
night,
like the
GM
title.
tomorrow.
I don't like the title to this track. Where it hurts. We got too much Diddy shit coming up again to be titling shit like this. We
Y'all
got a
leave Diddy
weird.
alone.
We got a weird lane right now. Country rap's in a weird space, really weird space, and where it hurts could be perceived awful different depending on what artist puts that title. So, anyway, Where It Hurts, JustTrae, Country Gold. You ready, Vic?
Let's get it.
Waiting on you. Hey, that sample, his sample game is crazy. To use this shit for his voice, perfect match.
Mine from the gutter, I got stains on my shirt. Heart full of love, I got scars from the dirt. Country with the roots, I can show you where it hurts. You can have it all, but promise you can have it worse. Like mine from the gutter, I got stains on my shirt. Heart full of love, I got scars from the dirt. Country with the roots, I can show you where it hurts. You can have it all, but promise you can have it worse. Yeah, never blinded by the sunlight, but built for rain. Look at everything in my life through a window pane. See the lights flash and overcame the debts of pain. Now hard to face the reality when you're set for gains. Grow a tree inside the woods where my heart is stained. Use a sap for sticky situation, canvas hangs. Break a branch to make a brush and paint a different grain. The tree still grows in the heaviest of all the rains. No doubt to get a drought when the valley caves. Dark clouds, but it's an overcast of different shades. Right now the road is witnessing the sun of rays shining down to lend a helping hand for people scared of pain. The creek is always flowing, coats for ones devoted. Layers on top of layers with the least with high emotion. Evaluating the evolution to be impotent.
Hold on. I gotta pause it and run that back. Did you hear what he said about the creek flowing with coats for the ones devoted? Bro, anybody that says this dude has pointless bars is crazy. I got chills from that one, bro. Damn.
Hey, Cashville, you talking that talk. I'm about to get Cashville the link.
Bet. Let's
go. I can get
the caves.
What up?
I'm gonna drop the link for Cashville.
Bet.
Paint a different grain. The tree still grows in the heaviest of all the rains. No doubt to get a drought when the valley caves. Dark clouds, but it's an overcast of different shades. Right now the road is witnessing the sun of rays shining down to lend a helping hand for people scared of pain. The creek is always flowing, coats for ones devoted. Layers on top of layers with the least with high emotion. Evaluating the evolution to be impotent. And to the ones that's always hating, lack devotion. Mine from the gutter, I got stains on my shirt. Heart full of love, I got scars from the dirt. Country with the roots, I can show you where it hurts. You can have it all, but promise you can have it worse. Like you can have it all. Not a care in the wind for people saying you can have it all. Went through battles daily just for people to say brush it off. And that's the problem with some of y'all, never got involved. Got my hands dirty from the ground up to standing tall. Withdrawals and number twos, my trailer built the fault to keep the people out that's been knocking down when I paint these walls. Mind weight, never waited, wait to crowd applaud. Muddy water stepped in the puddle to weighing out the odds. Face first into a masterpiece from where I start. Tell a story so no one else tries to pick apart of how you are and who you are from inside the heart. No matter what they try to call it, say it's painting art. Never blinded by the sunlight, but built for rain. Look at everything in my life through a window pane. See the lights flash and overcome the debts of pain. Not hard to face the reality when you set your gains. Mine from the gutter, I got stains on my shirt. Heart full of love, I got scars from the dirt. Country with the roots, I can show you where it hurts. You can have it all, but promise you can have it worse. Like mine from the gutter, I got stains on my shirt. Heart full of love, I got scars from the dirt. Country with the roots, I can show you where it hurts. You can have it all, but promise you can have it worse. Mine from the gutter, I got stains on my shirt. Heart full of love, I got scars from the dirt. Country with the roots, I can show you where it hurts. You can have it all, but promise you can have it worse.
I think it's in my chat. It's not in my chat though, bro. You gotta put it in the private chat and then I'll put it in my chat. Wait a minute. Hold on, I'll do it. Bro.
I just got it. There you go.
What?
I just put in the private chat.
Okay. That's why Cash was like, what? What's going on?
Hey man. Hey man. Hey man, say man. He bro, this is taking me back to early hip hop, like vintage hip hop. That stuff when we used to go to the concerts, and you just see everybody doing this. Like
Yeah.
this is so. Again, I want to see the people that front on this project.
You know what's crazy is it sounds to me like he took, and this is wild. Trey is not from the South, but he has Southern roots in Alabama, right? And he has spent some time in the South, but he has taken a Northern beat and a Northern, like, if you take that song and you present it to a bunch of people, they're gonna try to like, say you give it to Papa Fresh, he's gonna go Northern style. Deacon Blue's gonna use that and eat that beat up. He's gonna love that, like that boom bap. But Trey kind of twisted it into a Southern style of a rap flow. You know what I mean? Like he blended something that I wouldn't think would work together and made it work really
Yeah,
good. You know what I'm saying? Like it almost sounds like Ti ran to the south and ran into the north and took some shit and said here, because this kind of reminds me of like some Ti, Ludacris, J Cole. Uh, 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 the samples are what gives me that Ti and Luda sound, because I know Luda's got some shit that's just way different too. You know what I mean? Kanye, I could see the Kanye, like the college dropout, high school dropout, but I don't know.
this
Yeah, sorry it took so long. Y'all had to fix my curls because these little reactor channels that be liking my curls and shit. Grown ass men looking at my
Your
hair.
curls, bro. My bad.
Yeah, yeah. Nah, what's up, man? Hey, man, dude's tough, bro. Like this shit's a vibe, bro.
You know why I criticize the song Kennedy so much too, Vic? I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna keep it 100 right now tonight.
go ahead.
I don't like that Church dropped Turbulence and he's got a song called Kennedy, and then right after that that thing dropped. I don't like that. It just, to me, I think Trey does really well when he just incorporates it in moderation and just does his thing. When you bite too close to something, it just it's a it but he works hard and goes too fast that that'll wash away. You know what I'm saying? Like it'll, people won't
Well,
recognize it.
if you want me to be honest,
It was
um,
too close.
I don't think that was on Trey.
I don't think it matters where it was at. It was just too close. I don't care who it was on. I ain't mad at him. I think that's a part of music. You're gonna pay homage to the people that are in the lane as you. But I just think it was too close of a bite. And I know Coca loves the whole conspiracy shit and the presidential conspiracy shit. So I could see where it could have just been a coincidence too. But
Mhm.
you gotta see. You know what I'm saying? You gotta just kind of, I don't know. That's just my opinion.
So
Yeah, it's not Coca. It ain't your fault. I ain't mad at you, bro. I'm keeping it real. I didn't know what date it drops. He said it dropped in October and it was scheduled, or made the song in October and it was scheduled for April.
yeah, like I said, he that Coca had that verse. I think it just was a thing to where the timing, because he had the verse. He Because Coca set up his releases towards the end of the year for the new year.
Oh, I see. Okay. See.
Who
All right.
who
Well,
who
that's good to
produced
know.
who produced this album with Trey?
This one,
I
Yeah,
think he did.
Trey. Yeah.
but he makes tracks.
He works in a studio. So like his job 9 to 5 is a production guy. He does other people's music
I
work.
think I think if he step his visuals up, man, and really like push his line, like I mean, there can be a J. Cole country rap for sure.
He's got some videos in this.
Not even saying, I mean, he sounds like Cole a little bit, like he's got that, but he's talking his own language. He's spitting his own shit. He ain't
Yeah.
trying to be Cole. He just, you can tell, hey, I'm fucking with it. This lane needs that right now.
You can hear
Even
the
that whole attitude of Cole is like, I ain't with all the violence and the dumb shit and the rah rah. I just want to rap, man, and make dope music and inspire people. And dude got that. I've been a
Yeah,
fan, but like with this project right here, I'm like, yeah, he in his bag right now. He need to turn all the way up right now.
I agree. Hey, Coca, no hate either, bro. I'm just saying, like, as a person just looking out without knowing when the songs drops, that was just a taste. And maybe it's because Trey's got the shout out and the respect. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's why I just. But hey, I'm glad I know that because I'm gonna give it a different listen. You know, for sure.
Cashville, you gonna hang out with us while we play the rest of the album?
I don't know if
Yeah,
he's gonna
yeah,
be able
for
to. Let me
sure.
make sure you can hear it because you might have to turn your phone sideways and come back in because they StreamYard's got that weird audio shit. But let's see. Tell me if you hear this. You hear anything?
You hear that?
Yeah, I can hear it.
All right, perfect. Let's go.
It sounds like shit, but I can hear it.
All right, bet. This is Country Gold, JustTrae.
That's probably how the beat is, though.
Yeah. Pretty wild how he started this one.
I'm an anatomical prodigal of a product that no one knows what the weight of a weighted grains will. Would of a razor blade with the pain of a money stain in a pit. What you call a grade is a hole in a whole lot of people wishing I would step away, but never. I get better from stepping the pair to feet the weather. Whether it's a different era, so depends. So together, stronger with the leather. Don't got a lace on my size of leather. Had to put together what's behind me just to shoot whoever. In many ways, I'm blinded but never blinded to pain. I level out what you call it, drop my supplies to the rains. Raindrops still chain, never loose change. Still never got drops, still no change. Blue denim in my blue jeans, blue rhythm, blue code on a 16 chord. So hit 'em, I get rid of. I might spit up to a log in the woods like a rapper ice splitter. Gotta do what I do. Never step in my boots. Is the walk that I grew. People standing in the wake and never rhythm my blues. Oh no, here we go, here we go. Country boy decided when I stop it to the flow. Never knew it hit him when I drop it on the road. COUNCO, go. Gotta do what I do. Never step in my boots. Is the walk that I grew. People standing in the wake and never rhythm my blues. Oh no, here we go, here we go. Country boy decided when I stop it to the flow. Never knew it hit him when I drop it on the road. COUNCO, go. Let some man avoid the hate when I man I'm up on a weighted stick. When people say they think outside the box, I never had to think. I might as well thank everyone that thinks of me to gravitate to what they really doing with the silver spoon to get a taste of what it's really like to be poor-minded and elevate. I'm never late to make a figure eight and circle where you stay. I feel the boulder, feel the soul, the feeling was but never ate. I feel the walking dirt roads on acres, echo the solo weight. No weight to a small town dream that's a low class pace. Feel the glass vibrate, shake on break, no brake pads fluid with the weight I freight. Like whoa, let them know that's a lower class grade of a high class flow. Never slowing down when I hit the back road. Cause the concrete ain't built what I do to these souls. Gotta do what I do. Never step in my boots. Is the walk that I grew. People standing in the wake and never rhythm my blues. Oh no, here we go, here we go. Country boy decided when I stop it to the flow. Never knew it hit him when I drop it on the road. COUNCO, go.
Nick, you don't like this one?
Never step in my boots. Is the walk that I grew. People standing in the wake and never rhythm my blues. Oh no, here we go, here we go. Country boy decided when I stop it to the flow. Never knew it hit him when I drop it on the road. COUNCO, go.
Bro, I cannot believe you don't like that. That is crazy.
I didn't like that beat. I did not like that beat. I did not like that beat.
Man, the beat
What was
so
he spelling?
simple.
C-O. What did he spell, chat?
Country Gold. COUNTO. Maybe not. I think he said maybe he didn't spell anything.
What did he spell? I was trying to figure out what he spelled the whole time. The beat and
I think
the
he spelled country,
really
and then the ad lib was gold in the background.
that really wasn't fitting the vibe of the CD either. The beat.
Yeah.
And it was cool. The lyrics in there were like the second verse, especially. He snapped on there. But the I don't know, it just don't fit. Like if he's gonna do with them last two songs, if he keep that vibe going, he's in there. Even somebody kind of reach out to Nappy Roots, get Nappy Roots involved in some shit and shit. JustTrae can really take off though.
Well, I know knowing JustTrae and how much
Because
he incorporates different shit.
you got this lane of country rappers that are tough and trying to fight people on songs and act bully and shit. Then you got like the real country rappers like Nappy Roots that was cool and everybody wanted to hang out with, chill and smoke weed with and drink with and shit. You know what I mean? And that's what this lane of music needs, period.
Well, I know JustTrae's really creative. Like the whole J. Cole mindset is really how he is. So you can see on the
But he also got he's got some Yellow Wolf in him. I hear some Kendrick Lamar in him. Like Dude's spitting though.
See how he's
Dude's
got the
rapping.
whole idea of going into the air like he's getting abducted or whatever? That was track number 5. And if there's 10 tracks on here, in my opinion, we might see a whole different side of the rest of this album.
Yeah.
Because if you notice the next track, you'll see Ego, it spins him around and he's facing upside down like he's going the other direction. So you might see the beginning was more like a J. Cole, like a mellow, deep lyrics, kind of like now he might start snapping. That might have been a transition into the other side of the track. We'll see.
Now, the country gold, I didn't like the beat. I definitely didn't like the distortion, how it came on. But the bars was on point. The bars was on point. I ain't gonna front on the bars.
Oh, what the hell?
What do you think, Chet? What's the chat think?
hell?
I've seen people giving that one like a 9.5, a 9.8. Yellow Wolf. Yeah, he does have some Yellow Wolf. I know his shit. I think Gaston, Alabama is not far from where he like. I think I want to say he grew up in Alabama. I don't know. I can't remember. So many people got so many different stories on this internet shit. But anyway, this is JustTrae Ego off of the album Country Gold. Let's go.
Stay mad how I'm flexing real high with the ego. Yeah, motherfuckers stay mad how I'm riding, I don't see low. Whoa, more real with the bow tie, swinging no repo. Stay mad how I'm flexing real high with the ego. Yeah, motherfuckers stay mad how I'm riding, I don't bow talking with the class more ancient. Cocky with an attitude of stance, I can't fake it. Bouncing on a steady grain of dirt road maintenance. Wonder what they gonna think if I'm in the rotation. Location, level-minded amazement. How to turn right, the thread lock on the casing. The way I'm transforming through the field, gear changing. Full-wheel drive to get by, time chaining. Salt on the drive with the big boy ties. On how I never get tired with the hills I climb. Snap away both lines when I close these eyes. The brake lines moving fluidly to freeze out the glide. Cause hey, stay mad how I'm flexing real high with the ego. Yeah, motherfuckers stay mad how I'm riding, I don't see low. Whoa, more real with the bow.
Hey, stop it real
no
quick.
repo.
Stop it real quick.
Stay mad.
I ain't heard him cuss once.
Hey, listen. Next verse needs to be somebody like Gorilla or something. You know what I'm saying? Like a female.
That would be dope. That would be
just snapping. For real.
Bro,
I don't even want to hear it.
Really be good
got Gorilla on
this. Hey, what's that? What is her name? The one, the country Tennessee girl. What is her name, bro?
Ooh.
Fuck. You know what I'm talking about, Vic? The girl that the country white girl. Man, she's like
Sierra the rapper.
Sierra, yeah,
Sierra the rapper.
She was snap on here.
Oh
yeah, she was snap on here. I fuck with her too, and I know her manager. She snap on here.
I appreciate you, Stardust. Appreciate you, Tabitha. Yeah,
she
bro,
would
that
snap
would be
on here though, for sure.
That'd be dope.
I put her. There's a black girl from Nashville named B3, Blazing B3, hard, and her and Sierra done songs together and shit.
You said Blazing B3?
Yeah, Blazing B3. She's super hard. She's from the city.
Bro, you know, I wish that Jessie B. I know she's getting into some country sound and shit, but Jessie B on this would be insane too, because Jessie B has got just that. It's the sound. Trey's got a sound that you can't emulate, like you can't fake it. But when he starts singing, it throws it away. He needs to like work on that confidence in that singing. This shit I like, bro.
I kind of like this singing stuff. I seen potential there for sure. Yeah, I agree
there's
with you.
potential.
He needs to be worked with.
Yeah,
but he can take some singing lessons to boost that confidence and shit too.
You can hear his confidence in this shit.
This is gonna be something no one wants to hear who likes JustTrae at this stage. This song here, with the right feature, is a radio record.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. 100%.
And I know most of the people who love Trey ain't trying to hear nothing about no radio. But this song here has a commercial feel and it's fun. And if they put the right feature on it, this will shoot up the charts on some mainstream shit.
Yeah, but on some real shit though, buying one track from an artist is way different than signing your soul away. Like you can sell a track. You know what I'm saying? Like
you
for
can
the
do
right dollar.
You can do a single deal.
Yeah. Exactly.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying he should. I'm saying
he could with this one.
let me tell you
This
what
is
would be
more-
really dope. Like, or say for instance, Trey was like, okay, I don't want to go that route, but
Yeah.
this would be a perfect record that if he had a dope management team, they could sell this record to a Glorilla or a Sierra the Rapper, and
for
Trey
sure.
could get the money for writing it.
Yeah, 100%.
Cause this is a commercial ass record, bro. I'm and he killed it. That's the dope part. He brought the bars to life. He killed it.
I think he really showed that he can write. Like this album, if one thing is showcasing, these hooks are catchy, bro. Like I'm gonna run this all the way back because this is just one of those tracks. But this one's catchy, dog. Like Rhyme with the ego. Wah, wah. I think he could have put some more effects in this one a little bit with his hook. You know what I'm
Cat
saying?
drill.
Like
Yeah.
Cause you're a visionary. What kind of video you see for this song?
in a car.
What, the one we're shooting right now?
The ego, yeah.
No, I got a good look for. Man, right off. I mean, I got some looks I can see on him, like the look of it. Like that's one of them songs, like especially. But I just have to listen to it. I'm into that though.
Bet, let's go. We're going to listen then again, and you can tell us at the end. What up, Cass? Creeker OT.
Stay mad how I'm flexing real high with the ego. Yeah, motherfuckers stay mad how I'm riding, I don't see low. Whoa, more real with the bow tie, swinging no repo. Stay mad how I'm flexing real high with the ego. Yeah, motherfuckers stay mad how I'm riding, I don't bow talking with the class more ancient. Cocky with an attitude of stance, I can't fake it. Bouncing on a steady grain of dirt road maintenance. Wonder what they gonna think if I'm in the rotation. Location, level-minded amazement. How to turn right, the thread lock on the casing. The way I'm transforming through the field, gear changing. Four-wheel drive to get by, time chaining. Salt on the drive with the big board ties. On how I never get tired with the hills I climb. Snap away both lines when I close these eyes. The brake lines moving fluidly, the freeze at the glide. Cause hey, stay mad how I'm flexing real high with the ego. Yeah, motherfuckers stay mad how I'm riding, I don't see low. Whoa, more real with the bow tie, swinging no repo. Stay mad how I'm flexing real high with the ego. Yeah, motherfuckers stay mad how I'm riding, I don't straight pipe, let the mud fly, there we go. Itty bitty, a little change with that I check the blow. Check the light, O2, the sound of a high and low. Pressure pushing through, blocks air like snotty nose. See with the back of the black that brings in. With the cherry hitting grass, glass pack, red pin. Red line near the white line of smoking my sins. To the clouds of the roots when they smell my winds. Ha, wins, never lose how I shift to. Not one to go miss when I've been to. Lap around the figure eight with loose screws. Tracking bound to stomp it down to fix who? Nah, you motherfucker, this is my lane. 10 seconds over my milestone with propane. Grip with a steady load. How I stay in grain. Steady with a bounce. Got trade on my all-terrain. Stay mad how I'm flexing real high with the ego. Yeah, motherfuckers stay mad how I'm riding. I don't see low. Whoa, more real with the bow tie. Swinging no repo. Stay mad how I'm flexing real high with the ego. Yeah, motherfuckers stay mad how I'm riding. I don't.
That's his best track off the album.
Hey,
It does need a whiny female on that back.
I ain't even gonna-
You can. That's dope.
yeah, you can hear that. You can hear that girl on there.
Yeah. I could hear Sierra the Rapper on there, but I do like how he had a completely different flow for the
And he
first
needs to
4 or
bring that
5
whoop,
bars.
whoop, whoop. That
Yeah.
he did it with his voice. Whoop, whoop, whoop. He needs to bring that out too.
Yeah, he could use
Even
some
like the
more
girl
shit
needs to
on-
use that on the verse. She
Yeah.
need to come in, whoop, whoop, whoop. You know what I mean? Like she need to come in the verse like that, whoop, 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 and get that little bounce going on through the verse. But yeah, I like it.
When I seen you talking shit down there, bro, I thought, man, I would like to hear Trey take some of his money and go over to Bandplay and spend like, whatever, do 1 or 2 songs for Bandplay and let Bandplay just take his stems and do
Man,
his
you know how
thing.
many
I would
producers I
wonder what it
know?
would sound like.
I know how many producers I know that could make some dope records for his, Yeah, I got some idea. I like dude. I'd work with dude. And I don't just work with everybody, bro. I'm not just working with whoever for sure.
Well, just because he's got to
I'd rather
understand
turn
your
a wrench
sound.
before I work with somebody I don't want to work with.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a dope track.
Hey, that was completely different from everything on here, but that one there goes to another trajectory.
I agree, and I really did not hear him cuss, bro. I don't think he cussed on that track. I haven't heard much foul language on this entire album, to keep it 100.
Oh no, man. Hey man. Yeah, Trey. Who's Trey's manager? He might need a manager right about now.
I don't think I think his girlfriend.
Shit, he needs a manager, a team. He needs a team too.
Yeah.
That little dude in the left-hand corner can make beats too.
All right, so this is
he knows some dope ass producers. Man, y'all got some hits, man. What is you talking about? There was some hits, man.
Video. You guys won't see the video because it's behind us. So you have to go watch his music video. But this is the name of this track is Redneck, off of Country Gold. Bro, I really believe that number 5, where it was so different, where it was like spaceship sounding and shit, was like an abduction of Trey. And I think this is like a different side of the album, like side A, side B.
Yeah.
This is like the B side. Because these are super different so far. All right, next up, JustTrae Redneck.
Yeah. Oh, it's time to show that redneck, boy.
I got a rebel bandana floating out my pocket. I sneeze at you. I pick and choose with who I wanna fly. Sit back and tell my roots. Booty yanker, never get my weight, just like you caught in loop. My Cherokee is native with my redneck, got my sister. I never follow suit to get loose with my broken screws. I hit you, got alphabet soup inside your bowl. I'll eat your raps too. One bullet missed, I got 2. They begging, but I got 2. These people recognize I've been the one that you can't outdo. I got that soul, I've been told. Got that blues, Alan Cole. I've been sorry, not sorry.
Bro, did he really just pay homage to fucking Starlito? When he said the alphabet soup bar, I'm running it back because I want to know. I think that's dope. The music video of this is insane. He's got like fucking where he's like demonic walking through, like it looks almost like a graveyard.
Your bowl, I'll eat your raps too. One bullet missed, I got 2.
Right.
My redneck got my sister. I never follow suit to get loose with my broken screws. I hit you, got alphabet soup inside your bowl. I'll eat your raps too. One bullet missed, I got 2. They begging, but I got 2. These people recognize I've been the one that you can't outdo. I got that soul, I've been told. Got that blues, Alan Cole. I've been sorry, not sorry to keep my head on that road. Better go grab the keys to make half of these little rappers struggling when they after me. Cause I'd rather be city aftermath of me. Getting higher, define gravity. Don't you be laughing at me, I'll be laughing around you. I'm the newer era, bringing umbrellas to roof for the record. Always setting records, I'm a bigger dog that's always gonna shed out the room. When I came out the room, the doctor told my mama how will be a problem, never follow suit. Cause I got a heavy load, let it blow to the ones hating every day on the low. Redneck, that middle finger up.
Okay.
Ice cold with my rebel fucks. Been told I made it out with luck. Bitch, I never gave a flying fuck.
Redneck, that middle finger up. Okay. Ice cold with my rebel fucks. Been told I made it out with luck. Hold up. Bitch, I never gave a flying fuck.
If I ever gave a flying fuck, my helicopter chopped you up. I'm honored without armor, don't need Kevlar to size me up. My legacy is heavenly. I got pounds enough to go and make a field of my accomplishments. I anchor up from ankle up to your head, hard to balance with the finest snuff. Tobacco with the backhand of an overload of rusty trucks. Practicing my calisthenics, hand callous permanently in it. Hand stain of grip grains of sweet low. I'm never timid, don't know my limit. Cause
What he say?
He just said he gonna give him an overload of rusty truck, my boy. Yeah, take that back. He did that. He just did that. Rusty Truck just got a shout out, bro. What the fuck?
Let's go.
I
pull
call
up to your head, hard to balance with the finest snuff. Tobacco with the backhand of an overload of rusty trucks. Practicing my calisthenics, hand callous permanently in it. Hand stain of grip grains of sweet low. I'm never timid, don't know my limit. Cause I bullseye, hold breath when sick. And this is country living with that sweet smell of country kicking. Cooking kitchens, how we kumbaya, the grace of table picking. Never lose my roots to my boots, not the one to miss it. Redneck, that middle finger up.
Okay.
Ice cold with my rebel fucks. Been told I made it out with luck. Bitch, I never gave a flying fuck.
Redneck, that middle finger up. Okay. Ice cold with my rebel fucks.
Well, I guess he cusses a lot on that
Man.
one. He made up for the rest of the album right there.
Man, hey, that only thing, look, only criticism. I'm a video dude, like for real, like I love writing treatments and directing videos and shit. Um, the video was super dope. Like that dark look, I was seeing that on some of his other shit already. You know what I'm saying? So I already like that.
Yeah.
I think he should have had a close up of him on like a swinging mic in the woods,
Yeah.
and just on his lips, on certain part with his lips moving real fast. And then he should have had some Can-Ams and shit in there cutting up with that dark look. And a couple of things I seen that I would have done different on the video. But man, that's a home run, bro.
Yeah,
like,
I would have made it more demonic.
I'm gonna say this, man. I need to clip this and post this around. I don't think nobody's fucking with little dude, man.
No,
I don't think nobody's fucking with him, bro.
I agree. No.
He got the glow.
He got that Yellow Wolf vibe. He got that J. Cole. He got that Kendrick. He's a rapper, bro. Like he's hard.
This was a Yellow Wolf track, bro. Like this, if anything, the inspiration from this one.
That's not a Yellow Wolf. I wouldn't even
Yellow.
say that. I don't even
Just
say
like
that.
the
It's
ins-
a
just like
just
the
straight
style.
track. It's not like he sound like he trying to sound like Yellow Wolf.
Well,
and then
he
just
does though.
raps.
He does, but he does. He
And Yellow
makes a
Wolf is a
lot.
good rapper. That's why we're saying that. Really, to be real.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
Well, he
when I
does
say
talk
just
about
when
that.
I say
Suicide Boys
Cole,
also.
yeah, Suicide Boys vibe, yeah, it's a vibe. And dude, snapping, man.
I agree.
So would it be fair to say he out raps Yellow Wolf? Because I think he out raps Yellow Wolf. Bar for
Really?
bar.
I ain't
Bar
gonna,
for bar.
I ain't gonna say that because I ain't gonna say that, man. I ain't gonna say that because I mean you can't never.
It's close.
I ain't gonna say that. I'm saying he can hang with Yellow Wolf for sure.
Yeah, he can hang. He can definitely hang.
He can hang with Yellow Wolf, and that's a good thing. A lot of people can't say that.
No,
I can't hang with Yellow Wolf, and I've been rapping all my life.
That's dope. That's respect, Castro. The next one is a video too, Vic. So if you want to go back to the screen we're on, you could. Next one is, what is this called? 9 to 5, JustTrae. Maybe we're about to get some country from JustTrae. Let's see.
I would have made that the first song. Good nigga.
What's a road without a bump? What's a hill without a peak? What's a country boy that struggles 9 to 5 like me? So baby, don't worry, this overtime's what I need. 24 ain't enough to go and chase any dream. What's a road without a bump? What's a hill without a peak? What's a country boy that struggles 9 to 5 like me? So baby, don't worry, this overtime's what I need. 24 ain't enough to go and chase any dream. Understanding what it's like to be working hard when no one is looking. I'll take that chance any day, like my Chevy's booking. 90 in the 55 on the back road, no cops are looking. Have to make it home in time, but damn, the grind so heavy footing. Beautiful way, I hold dependent on this wheel to turn. Look at the scars that's on my body, I feel deep for hers. Callous hands ain't enough, what's a call to quit to feel it stern. Every time I feel like I've achieved, that ceiling burns. Crumbling down, looking around, I gotta give up on this patience. I never knew how to stand up on top, cause that bottom is changing. Taking them out of everyone's doubt, look at the hole that I painted. And that's a different type of man, no matter what he's facing. This is hard effort with making change to affect the grind. Maybe I make it big or baby I'm just wasting time. But that's a chance you gotta take it with the pride. Even planes it's in the sky, so have to wait to fly. What's a road without a bump? What's a hill without a peak? What's a country boy that struggles 9 to 5 like me? So baby don't worry, this overtime's what I need. 24 ain't enough to go and chase any dream. What's a road without a bump? What's a hill without a peak? What's a country boy that struggles 9 to 5 like me? So baby don't worry, this overtime's what I need. 24 ain't enough to go and chase any dream. Yeah, baby, I'll be fine. I'm just overworking my way to rise. That's leading me to feel believing, still weighing time. Clocking out what's temptation to pull away to 9. Letting go with all my pain, but sometimes I'm afraid to fly. Trigger warning, I pull the weight for a shoulder cry. Never give it in to what I've been loving. Hard on the grind, hard on the stone. I'm a working man before sun has rise. Building collapsing cause it ain't easy building what is mine. Never losing focus, this drive is how I cope with. To make it with no option, I'm the one that's gotta close it. For bigger opportunities, lead the steps with a big emotion. I show emotion with how I work, hopes that someone notice. Understand to be working hard when no one is looking. I'll take that chance any day, like my Chevy's booking. 90 in the 55 on that back road, no cops are looking. Have to make it home in time, but damn the grind so heavy foot. So roll without a bump, what's a hit without a peak? What's a country boy that struggles 9 to 5 like me? So baby, don't worry, this overtime's what I need. 24 ain't enough to go and chase any dream. What's a roll without a bump? What's a hit without a peak? What's a country boy that struggles 9 to 5 like me? So baby, don't worry, this overtime's what I need. 24 ain't enough to go and chase any dream. What's a roll without a bump? What's a hit without a peak? What's a country boy that struggles 9 to 5 like me? So baby, don't worry, this overtime's what I need. 24 ain't enough to go and chase any dream. Yeah, just keep hustling. I promise you'll get wherever you wanna go. Just keep that head down and keep on grinding.
Bro, get rid of that filter, Trey. That's my only criticism. Get rid of the filter.
How old is Trey?
24.
Just.
That's what he
How old
said
is
in the
Just?
lyric. He said when he said you can't do it with 24. That's what he's talking about.
Yeah, 24.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. No, he's never.
Appreciate it, Servo.
Something else this lane needs more of is talking to the girls and females and stuff. You know what I mean? Like it needs that too. I'll be noticing. Don't nobody never rap for the girls. Why y'all want to leave the girls
I got
out?
5 on it. Respect y'all, Vic, Curt, Cash, HBHG, all around the world. Dixielanders, Creek Squad. Hey, I appreciate you.
Man, y'all go share that shit, man. Put that shit everywhere, y'all. And whoever's in here right now, even on
He's
the replay.
believable. Trey's believable too. That's the part about it that's dope. Is he's believable. I've been trying to tell him get rid of that Bass Pro Shop hat, but he still wears that motherfucker. He's still believable.
Hey man, I keep telling these artists they need to wear their own merch.
Yeah, I agree. He's got fire merch too, bro. He's got some dope shit. That's all we got for that track. I'm telling you, get rid of that filter. That killed it for me.
I ain't even gonna lie, man. I was a fan of Trey, but I have became something else tonight. I don't know what's the next level after fan.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. I think I need to now I feel like I don't talk about Trey enough.
I think this really showcases how versatile he is, bro. He doesn't. I think he lacks confidence in singing, but he still does it. That's cool, right? I know he don't lack confidence in the rapping, and you could hear it. But I just heard him chopping on that last track. I never heard Trey give a full attempt at chopping like that, and he chopped on that last track where it was actually a track where you tell me you thought on the last track we just heard you would hear somebody chopping.
I didn't expect that.
He did it, and I've never heard him do it. So where he does things and how he does it is so different from everybody else. That's why I really fuck with Trey. I like what he does. I think sometimes some of his albums for me are misses, but he puts out so much music. I know I'm gonna get another album in maybe a month, and it's probably gonna be something like this. I like this album. I really do. And I was kind of worried because I was like, man, Country Gold, he's floating up in a spaceship. But I see the direction he went. I think you're right, Vic. I think it's kind of to showcase like how versatile the country rap lane can be.
Bro, it can't be anything else. We gotta get Trey on though. Me and you gotta figure out how to get Trey on. We gotta talk about this project. We should have tried to get him on for this because he got some explaining to do how he done came up with a classic after 14 albums. How he's just gradually getting better. He hasn't even clicked on all cylinders yet.
Right, I agree.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like that's what impresses me more than anything. Is like he done all this music already, bro. This dude's gonna be some to really. I don't know what they're gonna do. He's talented as fuck, and he's been talented. I just every time I've been listening, pretty much Curt is kind of who introduced it to me, and I've been listening from the very beginning till now. He's ready. He's ready.
Yeah, dude,
He's
he's
ready. He
got
just needs to
this
get
is
he needs to get a
14.
good team together and get a good plan on everything and really attack that, man. I think he got something there, man. I think he can make some money in the music industry for sure.
I think he's gonna be a part of something coming
Change
up
his
soon.
life and change his
Yeah,
family's life. You know what I mean? Like that's what
I
that
think
shit's
so.
about.
I agree,
Don't
100%.
take that wrong when I say anything about money. It's just the truth.
Yeah, no facts.
Anybody ever say money don't solve problem or what they say? More money, more problems. Yeah, that's true, but uh money will help you. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people around you. You know what I'm saying?
You know what they say? No money, more problems.
Exactly. Yeah, I've been there plenty of times.
Hey,
Shit.
do you think the fact that Trey kind of stands in the underdog area and backs Church, do you think that causes his?
Man, I don't even think that matters because all the Churches fans are gonna fuck with him.
No, I mean, but I'm saying, do you think that the internet algorithm kind of holds him back? Because you see, he's walking around with a Confederate flag, and you know
Well, that yeah,
how.
that's gonna hold him back. You know what I mean? For sure.
Yeah, I've
Um,
always thought about that because he took off for a moment, and
yeah,
then it was kind of like
as much as you want to be an outlaw, like when we did it. When I say we, I mean when Up Church did it in the beginning with the outlaw. Can I get an outlaw video?
yeah,
Um, it was before Trump really hit. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays they really watch that shit. So it's like you gotta leave that symbolism just out of it.
Well,
You know what I mean?
what
It sucks. It sucks, but it's like shit. And your fans understand that shit. You know what I'm saying? Fans understand that shit. They get it nowadays.
well, this is the thing with symbolism. So symbolism means different things to different people. So we live in a world now that seems like it should be less political, but it's more political.
Hmm.
So something like that, like the rebel flag, that would cause the algorithm to suppress him because they don't want to offend if they can help it.
Yeah, 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 yeah. And then your advertisers don't want to give you no money either. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So you got to look at it both sides of it because the advertisers are like, oh man, we love it, but man, that shit matters too. Because what do they call them? You probably know better than me. DPSs or some shit like that.
Um.
DPSs or something
Yeah.
like that. That's whatever it's called. That's basically the people that are paying you. If you got more friendly shit, you're gonna get better advertisement. You know what I'm saying? Better
yeah,
advertisement dollars. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna get better money. But the
But
fact that he don't really cuss a lot, he cussed on that one song for sure. And that was the one with
yeah,
the rebel
yeah,
flag on it. But he's just letting everybody know I don't really give a fuck. Like either way it goes, I'm about this. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like I'll fuck with it.
now you know what's weird though about just we're gonna use the rebel flag as symbolism, right? So I can have a rebel flag and won't get suppressed, but Cashville can have a rebel flag and will.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Ain't that
yeah,
wild?
yeah,
Ain't
yeah.
that crazy?
I get suppressed in my neighborhood. What you talking about? I'm just playing.
So hell, Lil John had a rebel flag, Pastor Troy's had rebel flags, and
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, you want to
Kanye.
know something even crazier? Anybody could have a rainbow flag and nobody would care. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the fucked up part that we're coming to. Like I'd rather be in an area that's a little uncomfortable than around a bunch of queers. I'm just keeping it
Well,
100, bro.
I just explained this and I look at this like I explained this with the rebel flag thing, man. Like I don't have no problem with it, but I know there's people that it does offend. So me personally, I'm not the type of person to offend people. Like I used to say the N word just talking to Charlie P every day on the phone for years.
Right.
And now that I'm older, I wouldn't say that in front of his grandmother. You know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't want to offend her. So like, even with the rebel flag, kind of goes back to all that shit. Do you really want to offend somebody, or do you want to be cool with everybody? And some
Bro,
people ain't gonna give a fuck. Like Nick probably don't give a fuck about the rebel flag because he's kind of like me. He's probably like, I don't give a fuck about this shit.
bro, I was
You know
at
what I'm
work.
saying?
I was at work playing
But
classic
his
rock.
you know what I mean? Like you gotta watch. Like there's a thin line out here, and that's cool. It's just a respect thing to me. You
Bro,
know,
I was
just
at work playing classic rock, right? And I changed it to like a hip hop playlist on YouTube, and it was getting a little wild. And there, we got a couple brothers I work with, and they're cool with it, bro. They're like, yeah, no, but it's a respect thing. At the end of the day, like
mhm.
that's where it really boils down to. Like you can't just throw it out there. You can't, you know what I mean? You know, it's different, bro. It's the world that we live in now is so in fear because of cancel culture to even get on that topic and kind of really break it down for what it is because people are so afraid of what other people are going to think about them and what their job's going to think about them and so on and so forth. That's the sad reality of it.
Well, you know
Well,
the
you
fact.
know, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Hold on. So, and this is a fact. And first of all, Cashville, I want to say shout out to you because you know how people are different on the internet than they are in real life.
Yeah.
You had the exact conversation word for word with me on the phone, and I really
Mm-hmm.
appreciate that. Number two, and you and Kirk both know, I call y'all the N word every time we talk, but I never say it on the internet.
Right. Yeah. It's respect, bro. It's
Respect.
yeah.
But
You're
you know,
cool.
if y'all call my phone, I'm gonna call y'all the N word within 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Just as long as you don't call it to, just as long as you don't say it 700 times to me, because somebody else did that the other day, and it kind of got
No,
on my nerves.
I'm not doing it on the internet. Cashville, you'll rarely catch me saying it on the internet.
Yeah, I already know.
I mean, just
Or
out of
wearing a tank top. He won't wear a tank top or say the N word on the internet. You know what I'm saying?
my wife told me not to wear tank tops.
Yeah. She said it's trashy.
I just heard a rapper, and I'm not even gonna say his name. I just heard a rapper saying a song the other day, a white dude, and I'm just like, really, bro? Like, y'all really be pushing that line though? Like, it's just cool to say that shit. Because you wouldn't say that shit on Jones Avenue in East Nashville. You wouldn't say it. You wouldn't.
Bro, listen to this. I'm glad we're on this topic for a quick second because in the song Church says it most recently on when he's talking about your mama, he said, F your country song, and he drops that. I
Bro,
wish
when Church said it on that fucking
you know why
on
he
that
says
Tom
it?
McDonald song, I loved it. I did.
No,
I ain't
but
gonna lie.
not
I was
only
like,
that,
hell yeah, because he's basically saying like you're scared to say this word, and I ain't saying it with no malice.
but
You know what
at
I'm
the
saying? Like he
time he
was
said
saying it
it.
like he was in the studio with me and band play. You know what I mean?
But on the Can't Nobody one, I think it was Can't Nobody, that time he said it, it was at the time that they were trying to say that Church says that on off the internet and they were trying to cancel him. So he was like, "You can't cancel me. I'll do it to myself." And then right
Well,
after that, he says, "F your country song." And so he was like basically repeating what they were trying to do to
but
him in a track, and people took it like he was trying to throw hate and racism on the internet. And I'm like, man,
when
come
you
on,
say it in
bro.
it's all a word. This is the thing. It's a word. So a word's always what context is it in? Like you can't
Yeah,
like to me the rapper I'm talking about was trying to be arrogant with the word like. And he was doing it towards black people. Like if you watch this video, and I will never say this video, y'all know what I'm talking about. If you
yeah,
watch the video, listen to the video, everybody on the song is trying to be arrogant towards black people.
I
yeah,
know what
And
song you're talking
then he says the word. So it's
yeah,
like the context, and that's the thing. It's all it like when Church said it to Tom McDonald, he was saying it like, bitch, I'm like with balls and like, man, get the fuck out of here, man. Like you're corny. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
he was saying it like I said, like he was saying like he was in the studio with me and band or you know what I'm saying, whoever, you know what I'm saying? Like there was no malice behind this shit. A word is only as powerful as what you put behind it.
That's
So if you're
facts.
putting malice in your song about ain't nobody,
And
man. Come
hate.
on.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
see
yeah,
through that shit.
yeah.
Now I know what song you're talking about, and I actually rock with a lot of people on that song. That
And
song
that
get
song crash.
Yeah, yeah.
say what?
And that song crash.
I just
Like Bubba would tell him trash.
I agree.
all right, let's keep rolling.
All right, till the wheels fall off. Just trade country gold. Let's go.
Do not fucking stop. Whatever you do, don't quit, don't stop, don't give up. That'll be the worst mistake you ever fucking make. You'll regret that shit forever. It's not no overnight. This is a step-by-step process. You gotta put one foot in front of the other. That's how this shit works.
I ain't nothing but a two-tone Chevrolet. Ride until I get away, ride until the wheels fall off. I got some rusted out paint, so when they send out the grain, the mud ain't never got the weight to fall off. I'm coming with a coast. Chevrolet, ride until I get away, ride until the wheels fall off. I got some rusted out paint, so when they send out the grain, the mud ain't never got the weight to fall off. Yeah, coming with a coast. Look at all the them long nights I struggled, now I found a way. Hatred turned into creation, all the hate I made a lane. Swerving what they write to my dirty road when I bounce away. I still carry some weight, but wait for that cloud with rain. My puddle leading me to a scenery, fill my heart with pain. Heart pumping, been pumping out that ceiling, my work's hard to tame. No ceiling works cause I got a fan how my wires brain. Electrical riding underneath to a style not built for fame. My heart's on ice and I'm skating through 50-50 grind. That's all the time when that little kid had no care to mind. Kick flipping through life to feel the breeze, a balance in the ride. I was born to fly, no plan B, I'm trucking fine. Rusted ass Chevrolets in my backyard, depart to start. Working with my brother, had me practicing to play the part. The grind ain't what it seems until you stay up late to feel the stars. Just every night, what's in our pockets, rip the whole apart. A two-tone Chevrolet, ride until I get away, ride until the wheels fall off. I got some rusted out pain, so when they say now the grain, the mud ain't never got the weight to fall off. Coming with a cause. Chevrolet, ride until I get away, ride until the wheels fall off. I got some rusted out pain, so when they say now the grain, the mud ain't never got the weight to fall off. I'm coming with a cause. So what you think of my trailer trash when I'm garbage saving? I'm worth more than what you think of me when I work more dated. I'm old fashioned to lower class and no paint to match, and denim wiped across a suede seat. How far my seat is classic S10. We slap shifting how we drag them back roads. I'm sitting passenger in the ride we built, never drive slow. First and second gear is when timing is right to pass most. People thinking they can catch up, but the plate beyond smoke. Feeling so high to feeling overweight to weighing time. Never mind me, I'm just imagining with my proof to fly. Countless hours led to me painting dirt heartstone on the grind, paving with the lane of mine, achieving what I'm born to try. So when they try to limit you, don't hesitate to move, cause what you build is your definition, what's true to you. Grinding 50-50, try to balance what's the grind to roof. There ain't no ceiling, what they hold for you, I'm living but a two-tone Chevrolet, ride until I get away, ride until the wheels fall off. I got some rusted out pain, so when they send out the grain, the mud ain't never got the weight to fall off. I'm coming with a cause. Chevrolet, ride until I get away, ride until the wheels fall off. I got some rusted out pain, so when they send out the grain, the mud ain't never got the weight to fall off. I ain't nothing but a two-tone Chevrolet, ride until I get away, ride until the wheels fall off. I got some rusted out pain, so when they send out the grain, the mud ain't never got the weight to fall off. I'm coming with a cause. Chevrolet, ride until I get away, ride until the wheels fall off. I got some rusted out pain, so when they send out the grain, the mud ain't never got the weight to fall off. I'm coming with a cause.
What do you think, Vic?
That was a 9.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was a 9.
That's a 9.5 for me.
Man, I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out what better projects so far in 2025 I've heard than this.
I don't know of one really, to be real. Like
It's a body of work though, for real.
Yes. My favorite album up until this point in 2025 was Belly Gang Cushington, and this is better than Belly Gang.
Yeah, and I love Belly Gang.
I feel
I'm
like
a fan. I'm a huge fan.
I feel
But
like
yeah,
Trey tells such a story in these tracks too, bro. Like he definitely
but Belly
bef-
Gang would sound good on some of this though too. To be real,
Belly Gang is such a wild name, bro. Belly Gang.
Belly Gang could get on that song right there and talk about the trap. Period, and it would work. It would work.
It definitely would. Belly Gang has that. It's funny now that we've in mentioning Belly Gang because both of these artists will kind of take us back to that era, that golden era of trap. This is kind of like that golden era of
This
hip
is
hop.
like that's like Kanye and
Yeah.
Belly Gang and Jeezy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
got
is
that
dope.
feel. Yeah, I know what you're saying. That's the same thing I was over here like, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Jeezy's a good comparison, actually. That's actually a pretty good
And I think it
reference.
would take like that would stuff like that would help trade to reach to some of these people. Even if you got to pay for the feature in the video, so what? You
I
gonna
could
make it
hear
back,
Jeezy
bro.
on that last one. That last track, I could hear Jeezy. Chill. Oh
That because
yeah,
Belly Gang ain't gonna charge you not that much right now. You know what I'm
shit.
saying? Like you can catch some of these artists, especially if you got people around you that's got their ears to shit. Like, oh yeah, they finna pop. They gonna pop next year. I've said it. The what the hell? Pop. It's pop. It's gonna pop. It's pop. It's gonna pop even harder. You know what I'm saying? Like I be catching shit early and be like, yeah, it's gonna pop.
What the hell?
What'd you say?
What the hell?
What the hell?
What the hell? You ain't heard that yet, Curt?
No.
Oh man, it slaps though.
When you hear it, you're gonna say you heard us talking about it, and you're gonna hear it a million times after that.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, because it's coming. It's coming. It ain't all the way hit yet, but it's coming. Watch. What the hell? It just you got
What
you
the
know.
hell? Okay.
Rob 49.
All right, just trade next up. We got roll out.
This is the captain. Ready, blasters. Yeah, I'm about to roll out. I'm about to roll out. Yeah, I'm about to roll out. They so hating on me cause I never sold out. Ain't no limit to that kid, so he's grown now. Can never take away that dirt that's on that road.
They say I'm too redneck with the way I talk and walk without a placement. Don't need a gold plaque to tell me where I'm at, I'm not a new placement. Don't ever mind me, stand beside me, I know I'm amazement. Cause I made it through the mud, still dirty with the trails I'm chasing. Highways that ain't quite like home, suit and ties know where I go. My weight, so I sign my own. Trailer rides through the ties I blow. Feel the green, that's a greed they hold. Crop into any plant that grows. Soul for soul, eye for eye, no suit and tie, gonna take this soul. Working for more effort, that's for the record. Nobody telling me to get away. I made a name without a dollar sign, now I got a sign to go and let it hang. That's for the lane, for the country folks. Never change when the heartbeat pains. Evolution, heart still beats over anyone who's gotta change. Never changing who I am, never changing what I live. Never changing to what I've been through, cause the weight's still hard to split. Hard to pick, all of it. Never changing what's a part of it. People hating on the order pick. I'm never changing, I'm the heart of it.
Roll out. They so hating on me cause I never sold out. Ain't no limit to that kid, so he's grown now. Can never take away that dirt that's on that road. I'm about to roll out. They so hating on me cause I never sold out. Ain't no limit to that kid.
Vic, I know you're gonna know. What is he paying homage to with this? That's a beat, bro. I never sold out.
Although that melody sounds like something. I ain't gonna lie. I was listening to the song, waiting to hear some Ludacris influences, and I don't. So I don't know. I was thinking Luda, but it's nothing like Luda.
Yeah, it ain't nothing like Luda. It slaps though.
That beat is the beat, but it's changed. Like it's done with like electronics. There's something to this one.
How many more tracks is it, bro?
3. This one and then 3 more.
I'm about to roll out. They so hating on me cause I never sold out. Ain't no limit to that kid, so he's grown now. Can never take away that dirt that's on that road.
I'm that country boy that's down to ride. No plan when I'm playing to fly. No weight when I wave it high. Weight held came with supplies. Pulled it through, no wasting time. Trouble walking when you walk in the skies. Let them know where I stand. Steady with the right hand, no steady in mind. Dirt road turn into a concrete slab. No fault, level with aging. I abide by with the dirty water, how I'm loving the tasting. Never been in doubt what they call a dry valley to sinking. There's a repeat with a broken piece when they flow in the drink. Never mind me. How I read minds ease, lead me and mine through a hell of a time to a hole I leap. Home I need, how my minds read. There's a big hole to fill to make a hole appear with minds I seen highways, it ain't quite like home. Suit and ties know where I go. My weight, so I sign my own. Trailer rides through the ties I blow. Feel the green, that's a greed they hold. Crop into any plant that grows. Soul for soul, eye for eye, no suit and tie. Gonna take this soul.
Roll out. They so hating on me cause I never sold out. Ain't no limit to that kid, so he's grown now. Can never take away that dirt that's on that road. I'm about to roll out. They so hating on me cause I never sold out. Ain't no limit to that kid, so he's grown now. Can never take away that dirt that's on that road. I'm about to roll out.
Hey Vic, what type of truck is never lonely?
What kind of truck is never lonely?
Yeah, what type of truck is never lonely?
I don't know.
A pickup truck, cuz.
Oh man. You're right.
That
You're
was
right.
dope. I think there's some influence to that track. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna message Trey. I already texted and said, "What is this?" Bro, what
I
is
just sent him a message too. Man, let me tell you, he has so much stuff hidden in these
He
tracks.
got a joke book over there. Go ahead.
Nah, it's my Laffy Taffy rapper, dog. It was a
Yeah,
perfect
man.
track. Laffy Taffy. There's another one. It was kind of weird though. It says
Does
what
he? Go ahead.
it said what does what's a dryer's favorite exercise? And that was kind of a weird question to ask, especially with what's going on with the country rap lane right now. And the question and the answer is spinning. So I don't know what the fuck that means. So I went with the truck one. But anyway,
I would know.
it was like a country rap Laffy Taffy.
There's a country rap Laffy Taffy.
Well, the one question was what type of truck is never
Okay,
lonely, and the answer was a pickup truck. And then the other question was is what is a dryer's favorite exercise? And it says spinning, and I don't know what the fuck that means. And lately, I don't know what's going on in the country rap lane. So, country rap Laffy Taffy. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Yeah, they doing some swirls. I'm swirling over there. They bouncing that Laffy Taffy everywhere.
Yeah, some railroad crossing dressing.
Oh man,
Girl, shake that Laffy Taffy. They're D4Ling up in this.
Hey, does he got a feature from church on here or no?
Nope.
I don't know. I don't think
That's
so.
cool.
I don't think
Ain't nothing wrong with that. He's letting everybody know he's standing up. You know. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. I say, from I don't know, managing and marketing and just the whole. I say do country platinum. Take some of these songs and fucking put like a deluxe version. I put 5 new songs on it and take 5 off of it and combine them, and then 5 you take off of it, throw some features on. You know what I mean? And do like a deluxe, but call it country platinum and shoot videos for all that shit. Shake it.
There we go.
Shake it.
There we go.
That'd be hard, bro. Cause it's hard, bro. Dude is hard, man. Like he gonna get slept on in the beginning, but he play his cards right now. He out of here, bro.
This once he gets to where he needs to be, this song will be equivalent to T.I.'s I'm Serious. Remember how people went back to listen to I'm Serious after
Yeah.
This is his I'm Serious.
Yeah.
All right, next up is Can't Let It Go. JustTrae. Different as hell again, too.
Said I can't let it go. Can't let it go, let it go, let it go. Let it go, let it go. I can't let it go. Can't let it go, let it go, let it go. Let it go, let it go. Said I can't let it go. Can't let it go, let it go, let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Countryside. Can't let it go, let it go, let it go. Let it go, let it go. Said I can't let it go. I turn a small town dream into an archive of wins, and maybe then they'll understand my different weight that's within. The best rule of thirds is always captured when divide win. The cost of opportunity sits and weighs out sins. The best of me is yet to come. Follow dirt roads down. The land is never promised, but I'm a product of what's in town. To take a leap and never turn back when nobody stayed around. Even friends ain't your friends till you made it. As crazy as it sounds, country boy that's riding with no antenna to get a sound. Always made it through any weather when sun is baking down. Use that rain as water for the stovetop with sacred ground. Raised around the Bible, built that granny, used to smack around. Was never holy, but stepped in holes with that red dirt. That countryside is a beautiful way to show its worth. Of how it meant to me to think it when I write this verse. I'm always walking with the soul, till my soul hurts. Can't let it go, let it go, let it go. Let it go, let it go. I can't let it go. Can't let it go, let it go, let it go. Let it go, let it go. Said I can't let it go. Can't let it go, let it go, let it go. Let it go, let it go. Love the countryside. Can't let it go, let it go, let it go. felt decline. Little Trey thought it was normal, we kept the seek and hide. Playing outside, the everyday high of a hide and cry. Keep the balance steady when you climb the tree to fall on drive. Ground was dry, blistered arms when you pulled the arms to the side. To make an airplane like you was a bird flying in the sky. Good time to be alive, I wish for many more. Seeing granny water her plants when the rain don't pour. Mama, don't cry, I told you these are tears of joy. To see my brother push me down the hill to fill my void. Never empty, I got my roots from the countryside. Like every time I play this song inside my country ride. Turn that dirt to a heart full of gold with every drive. Now I lead as example for other kids to fly. Can't let it go, let it go, let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. I can't let it go. Can't let it go, let it go, let it go. Let it go, let it go. Said I can't let it go. Can't let it go, let it go, let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Countryside. Can't let it go, let it go, let it go. Let it go, let it go. Said I can't let it go. Let it go.
That I can agree with both Vic and Chachi, bro. I can say that Trey is the one I feel like is breaking the mold of what people can really consider country rap anymore. Like, it was already confusing. Trey makes it that much more confusing because there is country content, meaning the bars, the lyrics. He said Little Trey playing hide and go seek. He's talking about growing up,
Well, look,
being
it's
a
just
kid.
the production is giving like hip hop vibes too, and that's cool. But you take that and you put that country on there. That's why I'm like, country. Really, the better name is country double
You
gold,
could put a fucking banjo in
deluxe
that
gold.
beat, and then what are you gonna
No,
say?
no, no, you know, ain't even the banjo. You got to put that soul in. You got to put that south in it,
You could
man.
put a harmonica in there, then, bro. You could throw a harmonica in
You
that beat, and you boop.
you just got to give him. He needs some beat. You know what? Vic knows what I'm talking about when I say nappy root feel. You
I
know what I'm
think it's
saying? Like,
it's Nappy Roots Field, it's Field Mob,
no,
even
no, no.
Field
That's what.
Mob, bro.
Yeah, that's what he needs though. He needs that
Yeah,
bop behind him, and that's cool. But I mean, lyrically, you can tell like and ain't nothing wrong with the production that's on it now.
bro. If I'm being
It's dope, but he needs a
100%,
sound. He needs a sound. Like when you hear it, you're like, oh yeah, that's just Trey. You
if
know what I
I'm
mean?
being 100% with you, David Banner. If I'm comparing Trey to any type of hip hop sound, I'm gonna say this is a David Banner baptized in muddy water type of album where he's really paying respect but he's also ghetto with it in that album. But the sound, the instrumentation, the samples, the melodies, like it's very similar to a southern Mississippi, Alabama sound for hip hop. So I agree. It is a hip hop project, 100%.
You know, they know. I'm not saying anything wrong about it at all. I mean, I really don't. I really just, this like you can just tell you can just tell the talent oozing out that little dude right there, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
facts. I agree.
how many freaking albums has he got? You know what I mean? Like
14. 14.
he's gonna be the only one that catches up church for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, like church did definitely picked a good one there, bro. I ain't. Mm-mm.
It's so dope that Church is cool with it too, bro. He's like, yeah, keep going, Trey. Because I see a lot of people say he doesn't want people to succeed. No, I know that's the cap as fuck.
Now, bro,
I've
he
watched it with my
fucking.
own
How many
eyes.
people has he helped? Myself
Oh yeah.
included.
Yeah,
Stop.
facts.
I
Yeah,
don't think
I agree.
anybody, and I hate when they try to say that. Like, man, you're right.
Yeah, I know. I agree.
Maybe he just got tired of getting taken advantage of. I felt like he was getting taken advantage of. I don't know.
All
Only he
right.
knows that.
Facts. Next up, Can't Let It Go. Didn't we just do that? Can't Let It Go?
Yeah, that's what that was.
Yeah, okay. Then we got a music video. Just Trey, what you about? And it looks like he's in a studio. Maybe no, it's never mind. It's not a music video. It's not a music video. It's just a different thumbnail. It's not a music video. Not a music video. I fucked up. It's official audio. Just Trey, what you about? He's in the studio doing something in the studio in the thumbnail though. Oh shit.
If I had a $1 for every single person that was hating me. I built a farm, no pharmaceuticals, the way I peel defeats. Size 11, step in every muddy hole for behind the seats. To weighing what's an obstacle, I've been that dog, no gold retreats. Built from dirt, soul roots, stained boots, ripped jeans. Tearing what's a field of view. I tore a few links, jeans connect.
No, hold on, I can't miss that. That motherfucker just said, I've been that bar, no gold retreat. Like, no way, bro. Good shit doesn't back down, and golden retrievers don't back away. Come on, dog.
It's an obstacle, I've been that dog, no gold retreats. Built from dirt, soul roots, stained boots, ripped jeans. Tearing what's a field of view. I tore a few links, jeans connect through autumn. When I sip the water, spring leak. Copperheads when hated most, I get my sprouts and not peak. Latching on my style, this country boy learned to knock denim. Dim the lights to feel the brightest attributes and not rhythm. Ropes tied to Alabama, pride to Doc Venom. Got the hardest bite to put up a fight, I'm too real venom. Like with view to like their view, since our pocket sense was on that lake, the call came in, we was filleting fish. Offered me a deal, then finding out he's not equipped to fish. Turns out I was on the other line to feel that cut to ribs.
Yo, he's talking about when he was doing his fishing trip and Adam hit him up and tried to get him to sign a deal, bro. That's some real shit, Trey. Shout out to Trey.
Rhythm, ropes tied to Alabama, pride to Doc Venom. Got the hardest bite to put up a fight, I'm too real venom. Like with view to like their view, since our pocket sense was on that lake, the call came in, we was filleting fish. Offered me a deal, then finding out he's not equipped to fish. Turns out I was on the other line to feel that cut to ribs. Been lacking soul, stuck in drive with my will to turn. No one shifted for me, my four wheels know how to burn. If you got a problem, come and show what you about. Said if you got a problem, come and show what you about. They lacking soul, stuck in drive with my will to turn. No one shifted for me, my four wheels know how to burn. If you got a problem, come and show what you about. Said if you got a problem, come and show what you about. No doubt about it, my motor's rolling with gears are grinding. Looking for your balance on these tires when I tread in silence. Dragging past, I made a lane to figure out your thoughts are trying. Trailers always flying to even plane through the coldest climates. Always climbing to get the reach for the soul's alignment. Wrenching to what's original with these souls of timing. When time is right, don't take a left with light to right alignment. Just keep on pushing, when times are tough, they will feel your writing. Connected to, hopping 10 and 2 when I grip these roots. Scattered rain of what's been growing, I'm that living proof. Branching, never breaking, when that storm is dropped, provides a roof. Giving hope back to the countryside when they just stuck in loops. Tornado, I've been to blow the breeze of a higher suit. Blue collar been popped to get these jeans, ripped with suited boots. Engrave my will into these trees, bleed the color blue. Leaves red into the southern pride to nectar youth. They lacking soul, stuck in drive with my will to turn. No one shifted for me, my four wheels know how to burn. If you got a problem, come and show what you about. Said if you got a problem, come and show what you about. They lacking soul, stuck in drive with my will to turn. No one shifted for me, my four wheels know how to burn. If you got a problem, come and show what you about. Said if you got a problem, come and show what you about. They lacking soul, stuck in drive with my will to turn. No one shifted for me, my four wheels know how to burn.
Bro, I like how he talks shit, but backs it up with talent.
Yeah, man, somebody tell this Trey. Somebody tell this Trey, just put me on the team, put me in the game, coach. Yeah, tell him I'll start off sweeping the floors. I'll be his merch man. Hey, for real, bro. I'm trying to work with little dude, man. Well, sure. I like him, bro. I like his vibe. He really don't get. He stays in his lane. He's like, man, I'm just trying to make his music. I'm trying to hold it down for these people. And he's always fucked with church from the very beginning. Since I seen that dude, he reminded me of church. You know what I mean? Like for real, he really did.
Thanks.
And that's ain't nothing wrong with that shit.
No.
I like
when
how
you're inspired by talent and that's your inspiration, yeah, of course you're gonna kind of follow that path. You know what I mean?
Seems
I
like
like
a
how
cool dude.
he stuck the little this in there. That was dope.
Yeah,
But that's talent, and I think that's what he's saying. Come and show what you're about. Like, dude, I can't. I'm gonna keep it 100. There's only a few artists that I've heard talk shit about Trey that could even try to do some of these tracks, and it would sound halfway close to what he's doing. He's doing it and at a rate that I don't think there's many people in the lane could do these type of tracks and make it sound this good. I'm just keeping it real.
You just gotta get some of them older samples, like from that South shit. You know what I mean? Like you hear that big extra plug. It'll be some shit that was really heavy in the South. You know, when they do them samples and shit. I don't know how band is getting all them damn samples clear, but they're the ones doing it. You know what I mean? Like, and you put that little vibe in there with that, man. Like I said, man, shit, what I say, deluxe country gold, and snatch, shroom, and man, shoot them videos. Put some, because really, man, I feel like these days you can really get the feature, and it's gonna help your Spotify numbers out. It's gonna help it's gonna boost your algorithm on YouTube and shit like that. When you got these certain people on, you just gotta know who to put on what. You know what I mean? Who sounds good on what, and turn that shit up. I don't know, man.
I would like to hear some features. I would like to hear him collab with not a lot of other people, but just some other people who could actually fit what he's doing. Not just throw anybody on him.
No, I agree. He's got one, that Fuel track with Playboy the Beast is pretty dope. I like that. I thought that was pretty dope. I've heard a couple of features recently that I've heard. I think he dropped the Fuel one, but I know he's done JJ Hughes. That was a dope track too.
Yeah.
There's been a few that I've actually. That's why I want to hear more of that. I would like to see a 10 song album of just 10 features with JustTrae. I think that would be dope. Next up, we got Not Afraid to. Go ahead, my bad, dog.
No, I think Trey needs to be. I need these guys to challenge themselves, though. I don't need Trey to go do what they do. I want to hear some of them on this to see if they're up to par.
Yeah, that would be dope. That'd be dope. Next up, JustTrae, Not Afraid. Oh shit. What we got here?
I'm a country boy riding in my country boy way. That's a two-tone ride inside this country hill lane. Not afraid of who I am, not afraid of who I came. I'm a country boy riding in my country boy ways. I'm a country boy riding in my country boy way. That's a two-tone ride inside this country hill lane. Not afraid of who I am, not afraid of who I came. I'm a country boy riding in my country boy ways. They all of a sudden hate my country twang, hating on my country style. Wait till they find out this country kid is touring bigger crowds. Look, ma, we made it. Ain't you proud I finally made it out? A promise is a promise, now they can't handle the trailer bounce. Look at me, finders keep painting like it's Mona Lisa. I like to paraphrase and paragraphs to make supplies and cheap for people struggle daily. 7 days, it's not supplied for week. There's 7 days a week, 168 with masterpiece. Different shade, a different tone. I'm writing chapters with the crease. Not talking about a dollar, that's a stain my hand is like to meet. This my evolution, hard work to steady eat. From walking in that trailer park to studios, that's where I sleep. To make a dream and make a path so many blind can see. Country living is where I'm getting my kin to higher reach. Was never taught, but I can teach to keep applying heat. The way I keep on writing, ain't no cooling down to catch a sneeze. I'm a country boy riding in my country boy way. That's a two-tone ride inside this country hill lane. Not afraid of who I am, not afraid of who I came. I'm a country boy riding in my country boy ways. I'm a country boy riding in my country boy way. That's a two-tone ride inside this country hill lane. Not afraid of who I am, not afraid of who I came. I'm a country boy riding in my country boy ways. They've been afraid of who I am, I can't admit I'm not at fault. Everyone can take a stand and they just wish that I would fall. That's the problem, I'm the product, never judge, reap them all. They just mad to see a country boy winning through it all. Ain't nothing ever handed to me, cross thread, threading loosely. Went in tight to write it right, rope tied to write it smoothly. All terrain to get out what's a muddy puddle, stepping newly. Painted with a different coat of paint, if they only knew me. Boot sole, rocking with older soul from back at home. Hard enough to not let you grab a hold if my anchor's sold. I've been told that I'm an overcast to deeper holes. Step in pain to get an ankle snapped, what I value whole. Outcast to deep cries to real ease and spark time. No part-time, this hard labor, right here from countryside. Flying high as a desperado, my family ties. Country boy made it through every heartbeat, you bump and ride. Country boy riding in my country boy way. That's a two-tone ride inside this country hill lane. Not afraid of who I am, not afraid of who I came. I'm a country boy riding in my country boy ways. I'm a country boy riding in my country boy way. That's a two-tone ride inside this country hill lane. Not afraid of who I am, not afraid of who I came. I'm a country boy riding in my country boy ways.
Damn. Appreciate you guys.
This man is insane, dog.
That beat, I would not have expected that. And he was talking his shit. Bro, he created his own beat with this flow. That was dope.
Incredible. 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 That's all I can say. Incredible.
What do you think, Cashville?
Nice. My bad. Nice work, young man. Nice work.
The last song we got on the track or on the album is Survive. Hey, thank you, Stardust. JustTrae Country Gold. Track 15, Survive.
Could it be? Could it be? Could it be? Could this be love? I'm so helplessly in love. I surrender, surrender, surrender.
Yeah, looking out for what's a complication. Headstrong dedication. Country gold ain't living how you live, it's destination of how you're working from that bottom to the top of greatness. What's the country gold to you when you ain't got the patience? Been that kid without a dream, been that kid without a dollar. Don't feel bad for me to hear the screams of pain that's in the holler. That boy is working out his flaws to looking like a grave to honor. And it ain't easy turning dirt to gold, survive and conquer. Beautiful soul of a torn soul to walk in gold. To be that leader for this countryside for you to grow. Water in my seed in muddy puddles, some would call it low. That's the hardest part, heart torn apart but still gotta glow. Sun beaten down without a shade, redneck, treat the trailer home just as a whole. Yep, been checked, deeper cry with the hardest times. Whole, been stepped, fewer playing fields, value acres, never dream less. Living country in these hills, no city for these lights. Doing what I gotta do to keep up with this life. Ain't no sinning what's ahead when you get up on this height. So let me bring it to you, don't you give up on this flight. Like country in these hills, no city for these lights. Doing what I gotta do to keep up with this life. Ain't no sinning what's ahead, get up on this height. So let me bring it to you, don't you give up on this flight. What's its value to your worth when you ain't got a path to go? What's a country without hills when you ain't lived the life we know? I'm just a country boy that battled with some scars for my soul. Feeling like it's never easy to achieve a dream, but let it blow. Grass ain't always greener, they judge before they meet us. I'm loving hard, that's what they lack to find out what's my soul demeanor. My soul's been walking, that's my ankles aching, greatest feature. With all the snakes, it's been hard to love what don't defeat you. Look in my path, they will try to look past your hardest feature. Another country boy in Tennessee sees my demeanor. They try to wipe away what's not your dirt to make them cleaner. But it's reality, I'm in this mug, no dirt is cleaner. So what's a complication? Headstrong dedication. Country gold ain't living how you live, it's destination of how you working from the bottom to the top of greatness. What's the country gold to you when you ain't got the patience? Living country in these hills, no city for these lights. Doing what I gotta do to keep up with this life. Ain't no sinning what's ahead when you get up on this height. So let me bring it to you, don't you give up on this flight. Living country in these hills, no city for these lights. Doing what I gotta do to keep up with this life. Ain't no sinning what's ahead when you get up on this height. So let me bring it to you, don't you give up on this flight.
Appreciate you, HG Tabitha. Thank you. Yo, that was fire, bro. Trey is slept on, dog. What up, Mike? That's a good way to end the album, I'll say that.
This album is a 9.
I agree. I'll give it. I agree with 9.
There was only one song. There was 2 songs that felt out of place, but one that I didn't like.
Which one?
Number 5 with the funny beat.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it.
Had the distortion in the beat.
Which was the song that I said that would be a radio record? What was the name of that record?
Ego.
Okay, so then that was probably Country Gold. I think it was right before Ego.
Yeah, that was
because they came back to back.
Yeah, Country Gold was the one you were talking about. I liked that one. That one I liked.
It just seemed out of place.
Yeah, I agree with you 100% on that. It just felt like it wasn't supposed to belong on the CD, and it's crazy. It's the name of the CD, but it don't matter because, like you said, a 9 for sure.
Now, to me, he could have left Country Gold off and called Survive Country Gold.
Yeah, I can see that.
And for the record of 2025, because everything is shorter now. Now I don't know which ones to take off, but I think this would have been a 10 if it was 10 songs.
Yeah, no, hold on, man. I agree with you, Vic. I was thinking the same shit because that's what I was gonna say is, and the ones that take off to me are the ones towards the end. The more I call it the Maybach music, the Rick Ross vibe. Like,
Ooh, Cashville, you killed it. You killed it.
take
Go
some of
ahead.
that out. Take some of that out because there's a lot of that. There's already the ones in the beginning are smashing. Take a few of them out, shorten the album up a little bit. Because nowadays, I mean, there's people out here putting out one verse songs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's facts.
Hook and a verse and a hook.
I think because he has so much music, I think all his albums are around 15 songs, like almost all of them. So that his EP, I think, was like 7 songs even.
Yeah, that just goes to show
If
he's a
you
rapper,
like this
rapper.
album though, bro, go listen to 24. That whole that was the last song off this album, but his 24 album, let me make sure that's the right one, is very similar to this type of. And around the time he dropped the 24 album, I don't people weren't paying him the attention that it's
Well, I
about
think
6
there's some
songs.
key elements missing too to get certain people's attention.
Yeah.
Um, but it'll be easy to do. And it's just, a little bit simplicity on some of these, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna go a long way. When I say that, like, don't overthink it. And then, like I said, the production, like the sound, like there's a way to make all that type of stuff with still have a hip hop vibe, but still have that country vibe. It's just in the production. None of the production is bad at all. Besides that one song I didn't like the production on the
Yeah, I feel that.
yeah, but I just kind of just getting it right, just finding him a sound when they put it on there, like, oh yeah, that's just straight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But dude's dope, bro.
Yeah, he's got it. He's the future.
For sure.
I enjoyed that album. I really did enjoy that album.
Now I had made a statement. I think I said it last week, Curt, about the youth movements don't take off until the youth get involved.
Yeah.
Now see, I don't hear this album as something that the youth will get behind.
No.
But it's a classic project. This is classic.
He's just head of, and we're also looking at that too, because he's also ahead of himself as an artist, and that happens to artists sometimes. Like they'll be ahead of their time. Right. But it don't matter. Dude's got it.
The
Period.
youth don't really listen about struggle. They listen about the fast life right now. You know what I mean? Until they have to slow down a little bit, they won't hear this. That's what sucks.
All right, well, hey man, thank you.
Thank you, bro. It was fun.
Man, yeah, thanks for having me up, Curt. That was cool.
Yeah, it was dope. This is
we're
big.
back to back. We're back to back to killing it on the internet. We killed it last night too.
Yeah, crushed it, bro.
Hey, Kadri, me and Curt every Sunday 9:00, man. If you ain't doing nothing, come hang out.
Man, I would definitely do that, Vic. I've been trying to get with you forever, anyways.
And
no Millie.
normally what we hold on, I found out something I did not know, and I'm gonna see if Cashville, you know who Kevin Lyles is?
Kevin Lyles. Wow, I know that name. Hold on.
The
Kevin Lyles. He's a producer. Yeah, executive. Yeah.
Do you know how he got into the game? I just found this out last night. I just sharing the information.
No, I don't. But he's got that super bag.
Guess where he got his first bag from?
What?
He sued Milli Vanilli.
What? So he's the one that opened up all that shit?
No. So check this out. That song, Girl, You Know It's True.
Girl, You Know It's True.
Yes.
Ooh, yes. I love you. Yeah.
He had a little rap group. It was him and 4 other guys, right? they had wrote and put the song out, and it was underground in Germany. The producer of Milli Vanilli heard the song and stole it.
What?
Bro, I just watched the Milli Vanilli movie last night, and I had
What is that? What is the Milli Vanilli movie on Netflix?
No, it's on Peacock.
Peacock. Man, I gotta watch this.
Bro, I'm like, what? And
Yeah, so that's what got him his initial bag then. That's right.
And they said that's what made him stop being an artist and do music business.
Curt, you probably wasn't even alive then, bro. Or if you was a baby. But that song was so big, so quick. It took over the world in like 3 months.
I'm
And they were like,
this year. I think I'm 38. I'm either 38.
So you remember Vanilli?
No, I don't.
Yeah. See?
Yeah, but I was still alive. It made me seem like I'm freaking.
Milli Vanilli, Curt, Milli Vanilli is the only group to ever be stripped of their Grammy.
Yeah, they won a Grammy for the song, and it wasn't even their song, and it wasn't even them singing the song. It was other people singing the freaking song, and it wasn't even them.
They were just the video.
They were
basically lip syncing and on tour and everything like that.
That's wild. Oh, it's on Peacock. You can watch the whole.
Yeah, you should watch it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch
it. It's a movie. I think it's called Girl, You Know It's True, or Blame It on the Rain, because they named the movie after one of their big songs.
Blame it on the rain. It's calling thunder. Man, come on, man. I remember I was a little kid.
I know.
Then.
I do know those songs. Yeah, I know it. I know.
I was a little kid. I was young. I don't know. I think I was about 10, 11, 12 years old when that shit came out.
Still 40?
Yeah, I'm 44. I just turned 44 in January. Yeah, I'm old.
Damn.
Nobody thinks that, but I'm old.
Vic, I appreciate you doing this with me. It's fun. I have fun doing this with you, dog.
Hey, bro, I love it. And Cashville, again, the door is open. We're gonna have some songs next week, unless somebody drops a classic album.
Okay, shit, I'm down. Yeah. I'm down. I'm gonna hit y'all both up this week on the phone. I got y'all number.
Bet.
All right, y'all. Appreciate having me, y'all. For real.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right, Curt.
See you, bro.
Chat, thank you guys for being here, hanging out with us on another Sunday night. Remember, the time now is 9 p.m. for Dooin Reviewing. And hey, man, Curt, as always, my
Appreciate you, dog.
Hey, man, everybody, go give Country Gold 5 more spins. And y'all do me a favor. Do Curt a favor. Get in JustTrae's inbox and tell him he dropped the classic. And y'all heard it here on Dooin Reviewing.
Yes, sir.
Peace, y'all.
Peace.